everyone on this podcast is. I'm not going to point any fingers. Have it! But...
Hey!
This funny, you point a finger right there, like, motherfucker, pointing at me.
This motherfucker over here. This motherfucker. Skip one over, and then that's Evan. No, so...
Yeah, that'd actually be Justin, but okay.
No, skip over Nabashin. Oh, it might be different for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're pointing to nothing on my screen.
Yeah, you're pointing nothing on my screen.
Okay.
Well, if you...
I'm all the way on the left on my screen. So, it's me, then Nabashin, then Evan, and Greg.
Well, from left to right, it's you, Nabishin, me, Greg, Justin.
That's the
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm reversed on here.
We should
I
probably
actually
get this
just
show
reversed
started.
because he's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Because he's in Australia, that's why.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? I'm in Florida. There's a...
You're in Australia, mate.
Might? Alright.
Might. Ba-na-na-na-na.
And hey, we're so far away. Okay. It is Friday, June 21st, 2013, and you are listening to the Irrational Passions podcast. I am your host, Alex O'Neill, and this week I am joined by Brian Nobishin Jackson is here.
Don't be scared. Don't be blue. If you see a monster, just say coochie coochie coo.
Wow. Jesus, you're reaching into the pile for that one.
Do you know where that's from?
I recognize that. I don't know where it's from, though.
Our Real Monsters.
Okay. It's been so long since I've seen Our Real Monsters. Evan Wall is here. The Wall is
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
No, shut up. You can't just copy Mario music and then be that. And that'd be your spin intro.
What
Greg is
intro?
here. Gregory
I'm just
Blaney,
singing.
the Otaku King wannabe, is here.
What's up?
And a special guest this week, Justin Graffius is here. The SigmaOmega is here.
I am slightly drunk after drinking my Naoto. No, that's how drunk I am. I didn't have Naoto. I had Aqua, Yukiko, and Larxene. They all tasted good.
It tasted so good inside of me.
Yeah.
That is literally all the intro he needs.
Damn
you
right.
recognize him from our Persona 4 The Golden Spoiler Cast. So,
Naoto cast. I thought we went over this already.
it's good to have you on the show proper, Justin.
It's good to be here. Slightly drunk.
Slightly
That's probably making me say that.
Yeah, it's like you don't sound enthusiastic whatsoever.
No incentive whatsoever. So yeah, so we have a good week for you. It's been a good week, I should say. Not had a good week.
Besides me, for me.
Besides for Justin, he's had a shit week. Let me tell you. We got some interesting news to talk about with the Xbox 180.
I'm glad you went with that.
Of course, it was a trending Twitter hashtag. I couldn't not go with it.
I mean, it's not like he's clever or something to think about it on himself.
No, I did not think about it on myself. It was some lucky motherfucker on Twitter. It was brilliant. We got Justin here, so he'll bring a little flavor. This past week on the website, a bunch of videos went up. If you did not know, are E3 reactions videos. Of the
All
best,
two of them.
all three of them.
Three?
Yeah, they're three. There may be a couple more that I can pluck out of there, but it's some of the best reactions we've had as we sat around a table watching E3 together. So it was a lot of fun. I hope you go back and watch those streams because they were good amount of fun. Also, our top 10 most anticipated games from E3 2013 went up this week, and my State of Decay review went up this week, and hopefully by the time you hear this, probably not because it's going to take a while to write, but there will be a Last of Us review up on the site very shortly. And 2 podcasts went out last week. 2 for the price of 1 because E3 makes editing a podcast not easy. So there we go.
Or laziness. Whatever.
Oh yeah, working in tandem. I like to say.
I'm joking.
Well, kind of. So let's get right into it, Justin. Man, how's your week been?
Shitty, obviously, because of a thing that happened on Tuesday.
Your PS3 doesn't like you anymore. That's what that broke Evan's heart. You broke him.
How do you think Aqua feels? And yes, that's the name of my PS3, so shut the fuck up.
I didn't say anything yet.
Nobody said anything.
I was working.
I'm talking to the people that are listening because they're probably saying something.
They're probably.
Hey,
yelling
deal
at
with
their-
Greg on a weekly basis. We're good, man.
Thanks.
Greg, let's be real here. You say a lot of controversial shit, okay? So, if somebody's yelling at their iPhone or their iPod or their computer, it's, it probably won't be at you, Justin. That's all I'm going to say. It'll probably be at Evan, being like, shut up! God damn it! Yeah, your PS3 will not go to the XNB.
Nope, it got the 4.45 update brick bug thing, whatever we're going to be calling it.
I'm glad I was watching anime when that came out.
Yeah,
Did not decide to update it.
So, Greg, you haven't updated your PS3?
When did that update come out?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
I literally saw it come up, like, it wouldn't let me access my PlayStation, but I wasn't playing a game anyways, and I was watching Phantom, so...
I haven't got on my PS3
okay.
since, like, last week. I'm good.
And then I found out later that that bug was there. I was like, good thing I did not do that.
I've updated the two PS3s I've used in the past week, and both of them are fine. So
I updated it as well, and I am also fine.
They
I
said
think
it
I
was
want
like
to
a
update, but
minority thing, though.
I'll be the 1% who gets the bug.
hey, man, you
That's
won't
how
be
I
alone.
feel.
You'll be with Justin on that.
I think I'm like
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
only people in our whole community that actually got the bug, and it sucks.
Yeah, no, it's rough. I know why you only see two. Machine, by the way. I'll fix that. Unrelated, but
Are you in scene 2?
or one of those reaction videos has been set to private because Twitch is dumb. But I'll fix that. Yeah, Justin, man, I'm sorry. It's a shitty thing.
Yeah, it sucks. 6 days left of torture and hell while I wait for it to be fixed, because I wasn't expecting it to take that long to figure out an update for it.
Yeah, we'll go into a little more detail of how many people it's affected later, but yeah, it looks like the fix is coming on the 27th, which is 6 days following the recording of this podcast. So probably
Did
like
Microsoft's like, wait, we changed the policy. We're good now.
we're good, guys, we're good. Kick them all in.
We're the good guys here. Fuck Sony. They can't get their shit straight. Remember.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Justin. Other than that, how's your week been, though?
Working and crying over my PS3 loss. But besides that, tried to beat Last of Us, which obviously I didn't get to do because of the update. Tried to play some of the new games that came out on PSN, but couldn't do that either. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this update just fucked my whole week over, so
How
pretty
far
much
did
all
you
just went
get?
downhill.
How far did you get in The Last of Us? What season were you in?
Wait, their seasons? Well, I can say that. Okay. Before.
I'm in season 7. AIM came out of nowhere. Let's go.
Oh my god! All right, continue.
I'm sorry.
But before I updated, which my save probably won't have gone up to the cloud or whatever, so I don't know what's going to happen because of this update. But before the update destroyed everything, I got up to past where we seen in the E3 demo, so the hotel. I got past that.
Okay. That is the first season reference. Yeah, you all right? So you're about 5 hours in, maybe 6. Okay. I just wanted for reference. Yeah, that sucks though.
But
Man.
bottom of the hotel, that place sucked. I was playing that like night, and I was getting freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. I played that section with in a pitch black room with headphones. It was, tell you what, that game's got some scary bits in it.
Yeah, that was the scariest I've seen so far. So I'm hoping for more.
All right, we'll go more Last of Us in a little bit. All right, cool, Justin. I'm sorry that your PS3 had such an unfortunate situation. Nabishin, man, how's your week been treating you?
It's been fine. Seeing that I can't really use my car anymore, I haven't really been going anywhere, which kind of sucks, but it's not like I was going anywhere before to begin with. Um, Pretty much decided just to get rid of the car tomorrow. It's just not worth it anymore. For it to probably break down while I'm trying to go to work or something, and be like, oh, I can't go into work, and I have to call Tony and be like, oh, what's up, bro? Oh, my car broke down. Well, I'm playing Magic, so I can't help you right now. So sorry. But,
That sounds about right.
I don't want that. Yeah, I can't have that situation happen to me. So
You
I'm
can't,
just
you
gonna
can't
get rid
just
of it.
have this vendetta against me.
I can't break Tony away from his magic, no matter what I ask him to do. Not even Alana could do it, and she cleaned up his room today. That's
You're like,
love, man.
That's real love right there. Yeah, no. It's like, Tony, I got a PS4. Sorry, man, I'm playing Magic. I can't help you. I don't care. Yeah, I got you. Well, I guess at this point, get what you can for it. And,
Yep. I'll pay my rent. I'll pay off my student loan. I'll pay off my phone bill, and yeah, I'll be good for another month while I look for another job that's closer, so I don't have to drive all the way to where I live at, or where my job is at. So.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I hope it works out. Anything else interesting happened this week?
Nabashin, working at Chipotle so we can visit you all the time.
No, Navshin can't work.
But he doesn't know Spanish.
Yeah, it's true. He doesn't speak Spanish. El Cente, Senoro. Dos Quarts Burritos. Evan, how was your week?
Very boring.
That sounds like an Evan week to me.
Yeah, work. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. Get my first physical in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 2 years.
2 years, I was going to say.
2
It's been a
years.
year since my last one. Maybe a little over.
What you need the physical for?
You're supposed to get a physical every year, but I haven't got one since I turned 18.
And you're supposed to get your teeth cleaned twice a year. And who does that?
Nobody.
Not enough people.
So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to go to a personal trainer. So my mom wants me to. I don't really like the idea.
Personal change.
I should get a personal trainer. That's fun. I had a personal trainer when I was going through physical therapy. It's not as bad as you think.
For your
I know.
nose?
I know it's not, but it's
No.
just stupid.
I wasn't sitting in my hyperbaric chamber with someone yelling at my nose saying, "Stick! Stick to his face!" No,
Flare those nostrils!
flare them! No, that didn't happen. But I had a physical therapist and personal trainer when I was recovering from chronic fatigue. So it's not that bad, Evan. I'll tell you.
I know it's not.
Get out of bed!
Get out of bed, you piece of shit! Look at
No.
yourself.
Tired. Get out of bed!
I don't want to.
You
that
guys
was like.
keep cutting out, by the way.
Well, you should check your internet, Greg.
Thanks, Alex.
Well, it's a suggestion. I'm looking out for you.
Ethernet's on the floor, and I'm too lazy to get up.
Is that all happening your week, Evan? Evan?
Huh?
Is that all? Wow. Is that all that's happening in your week?
Let me think. Has it? I don't even remember.
No Harris Teeter stories.
Yeah.
No, but Monday I went to go get orientated at Salisbury.
Salisbury steak? Sweet.
No, not
That's
Salisbury
okay.
Steaks. But I got my
I
classes
understand
all
that.
picked out.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna hate my schedule.
Probably.
So I'm taking biology. I don't want to take biology.
I passed
have
out of
to.
biology. Fuck that shit. I'm too smart for that.
I don't want to.
It's not that bad.
For fun.
I'm going to get my roommate assignment sometime next month.
What are you, a fucking botanist, Navashin? God damn it. That was also a very high level Gears of War 2 reference. I hope somebody out there got that.
Like I said, I'm getting my roommate assignment sometime next month. I'm excited about that.
I hope he doesn't suck, Evan. I'll tell you that.
I hope he doesn't suck either, because that would suck for me. Peace out.
Surprise, it's Tony.
What? That would be really funny.
That would.
Yeah, no. Okay, cool, Evan. Greg, how about you? How's your week?
Not much. Just been chilling. I haven't had any work this week because work was dumb and didn't give me any hours, so I was just kind of like hanging around. I went over to a friend's house for a while, and yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Cool. Slow week. Slow weeks are good weeks. I got to fly to Florida. I'm down there hanging out with my mom and my brother. That's why I do not have as high quality as I normally do. But
You suck.
I know, it's because I suck. Thanks, Evan. Thanks, bro.
Love you too,
Well,
Alex.
somebody had to say it, Alex. I mean, I wasn't going to be it.
Yeah, I didn't want to be that guy this week, but somebody's got to do it. But yeah, I've been chilling with my mom in Florida. It's been nice. I got to show her some video games, and I'm going to
Video games.
video games.
Video game.
Vidya.
I'm curious. Does your mom like only really just play video games when you're around, or your brothers are around?
My mom.
I mean, like
loves
mostly. I'm just saying. I'm just mostly like this is what she gets her most enjoyment with when you're all around.
Not really. She plays games. She really plays games that interest her. Like, for reference, she loves the Uncharted series because she's in love with Nathan Drake. And she likes that like adventure stuff. So she played through all of those by herself. Well, the third one she played through with Brady's help. Brady's my brother.
Hi, Brady.
He's at work right now, so.
He's actually right behind you, so.
There's a flower behind me. A very nice purple flower. She plays pretty like casual games while
Zelda.
like she'll play Zelda games, but past that she's addicted to Tropico. She loves Tropico. She loves the idea of being like a Cuban dictator. Like I'm not even
Not
kidding.
just any dictator, a Cuban dictator.
She's
Exactly.
like, every time when she describes that game, it's the funniest thing. She's like, every time they start the rebellion and I have to instate martial law, I have to because I have to get them under control. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mom. But she loves that game.
That's
I can
pretty
tell.
But yeah, she loves Tropico. She got a PS3 on Black Friday last year.
Didn't you give it to her or something? Like, didn't you buy it?
I managed to find her one of the Super Slims for $200. When they were had 5 games with them for $200. So,
You're a good brother.
I'm a good brother and a good son. If that makes, I'll take the compliment. By the way, Evan, Jesus. Yeah, but no, my mom's like more of a casual. Like she'll play Tropico, she'll play Sims. She likes the.
Surprised you didn't get her on Civ 5 or something.
I know. I feel like if I start on Civ 5, I feel like the barrier to entry on that is going to be too high for her.
Civ 5.
I bet if she starts playing Civ 5, you won't see her for like 3 years, Alex.
I love that little commentary right there, Greg.
Sorry.
But no, she likes more like easy, kind of like you don't have to be constantly paying attention to her games. So, and she has like trouble with.
If you don't want to pay attention, play Uncharted.
Like she loved BioShock Infinite. Brady played through that, and she watched him play through that. And she's watching me play through Last of Us, and she really likes it.
You should get Tomb Raider for like Christmas or something.
Yeah, she might like to. I feel like Tomb Raider might be a little too violent.
That is true. Yeah, never mind.
Nathan Drake didn't have to like murder wolves and get his like arms bitten and stuff, and he didn't have graphic death scenes.
No, but they did have zombies.
The first one did. She got scared during that part.
I'm still stuck on the zombies, Alex.
All right, God damn it, Evan. I have to come over and help you with that.
Yay!
But yeah, I've been chilling in Florida. I flew down Wednesday. It's so hot down here. I went to this
Florida for you.
I went to this chicken place called Chicken Now at the mall today. It is the best.
Wait, so you get a chick, and you get her now?
The chicken
So
now.
is this like a strip joint?
Now, well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
if you,
wish.
it's behind the counter.
Okay.
No, that's like the best chicken I'd ever had. Like seriously, it was really, really good chicken.
Do you walk in and you instantly get chicken? Because then it won't be like false advertisement or something.
No, it actually took quite a while before I got my order.
See, that's fucked up.
Right? It's false
Call it
advertising.
chicken later or something.
Chicken later, bitch. No, it was really good. It was worth the wait. I got a wrap. I don't know. I had a pretty laid back week. I hung out with Damien. Obviously, Damien. He's pretty famous on this podcast. Him and
Damien
his deep voice.
Schmamien.
He loves The Last of Us. I'll tell you. He's his boyfriend is out of.
You go all down the floor just to tell you that?
Yeah, all the way down there.
Hey!
No, his boyfriend is out of. He's in Las Vegas for the weekend, so Damien is staying at his place, watching his apartment, and he's playing Last of Us while he's gone. So, yeah, he's addicted to that. He loves it. So, just goes to show, Last of Us, pretty good game. Yeah, I had a pretty.
I wouldn't
laid-back
know.
game. Yeah, you wouldn't. Couldn't lend it to you while I was gone. And Tony was upset about that. But yeah, let's talk about some video games, man. Justin, what you been playing other than not PS3?
I was about to say I'm playing wait for my PS3 to update, but because of that, all I've been really doing is Animal Crossing.
Well, you were talking about Last of Us before, so you didn't get to finish it, but you got a good way into it. What did you think of what you played?
Really good so far. I wish my PS3 didn't brick, or I would be playing it right now, probably while we're doing the podcast.
It's okay, I'm playing Tetris right now, too.
God damn it.
I don't think you should have admitted that, but oh well.
It's too late. They know.
They know.
No.
But yeah, I'm really liking The Last of Us. I really wish I could be playing that right now.
Yeah, fuck this podcast. This dumb shit. Why did I even sign up for this?
But besides that,
So on a scale to Naruto, how good is The Last of Us?
On a scale of 1 to Naruto, how much does The Last of Us complete your life?
well, I think I'd give that a 10 then, just a 1 below Naruto.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. I'd give it a resay. What? What's that?
No, that's like a 3.
Fuck you! Oh! I knew I'd start this. Evan and Greg have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. Hey guys, play
Usually when
Persona
you guys
4.
talking about Persona or something else, I just kind of like tune you out.
Play Persona 4 and then listen to our spoiler cast, because that is where the gauntlet is thrown.
I don't think the gauntlet's thrown. Naruto wins. Come on.
Okay.
I was going to be a bitch and edit the podcast and saying, just Reese at the end. Like, motherfucker.
No. Anyway, on the 3DS, the Nintendo handheld front, you've been chugging away that Animal Crossing. So, what's your town looking like? How's it looking?
Lots of trees everywhere. Because I don't have an axe yet to cut down trees, because everywhere I go now, I'm like running into something.
So you're just planting everywhere. I need to.
No,
make
I'm not even
trees.
planting anywhere. All of a sudden, I feel like some new tree is placed somewhere while I'm gone for the night.
The fucking motherfucker Lehman's been planting trees. I gotta kick him out of my goddamn town. I'm sick of this shit. There's a guy named Lehman in my town. I think he's fucking planting trees for reference. Yeah. So what do you think of the new features? Because Evan and I talked about it, and Harold from CBG talked about it last week. What do you think of it?
I like it a lot. I'm actually keeping up with it more than I did the other three, because I did play the other three. It's just, as soon as I get past the first part where I actually pay off my house and all that stuff in the old ones, I kind of just stop.
Yeah.
But in this one, there's like 100 things you can buy for your house, so it kind of keeps you going. Plus, now being the mayor, you actually have more things to do.
Yeah.
And more responsibilities in the game to keep you interested each day.
Yeah, they they give you incentives for saving money more. Like you can put that money towards more things than just your fucking house. And it's more of a drawn out thing, but not in like a bad way. It's more of a hey, like things will evolve as you continue to play it every day. Like the store will get bigger. I just got the second level store, TNT Mart.
Seriously? I'm working on a nightclub, but apparently the guy's like, oh, you can go talk to me anytime while I'm out there. I haven't seen him out there since I got the petition signed.
Tony, you have to wait 5 days.
Seriously?
And then I say that, and then Evan's just going to be like, all right, time travel, whoop! So he doesn't give a fuck.
I'm not muted.
No, you're not, Evan. Jesus. Tony time traveled to get Club LOL, which is the place where KK Slider shows up.
Racist.
Right? I have yet to time travel. I have not changed my system clock at all. How about you, Justin?
Yeah, I made a stand before the game came out saying I wasn't going to time travel.
Good man.
Because
take a stand.
I don't see the point in time. I mean, yeah, okay, I want to go back to the year 1000 to get some kind of item. Why the fuck would I do that right now?
Yeah.
Until the game is like completely over and like I'm literally done wanting to play it, then I'll do it. But right now, I want to actually play the game how it's supposed to be played.
Is a man play the game?
Reggie, where?
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his own time?
Exactly.
No.
Man, now I should have named my character Andrew Ryan.
Right?
But instead I named her Naoto. Shocker, right?
God damn. You should know what you should have done is you should have named your city Rapture.
Well, I named it Yasogami, so bam.
Boom.
What's it? Who? My friend on Twitter. Let me see if I can find his name. The RP Genius. That's what his name. He is a Persona aficionado, much like us. He really enjoyed our Persona spoiler cast.
Does he have a monocle? If not, he's not an aficionado.
Well, I'm an Esquire, so I mean, what does that count for?
Well, you have glasses, Greg, so I guess that qualifies you as an Esquire. I think that's the that's the technical association, right? No,
you are correct, sir.
Oh, yes. He does not have a monocle, but I guess that means he's just a fan, not an aficionado. But he named his town Inaba, so there you go.
I was thinking about doing that, but I'm like, Yasogami is probably not going to be used very much, so I'm like, alright, I'll name it Yasogami.
Should have been like Yaso Inaba, except that's too many characters, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say Yasogami fits perfectly, so that worked out.
Okay.
I'm curious, Sigma. Did you download any of those clothes online? Because Tony's been showing me a lot, like, oh, there's Persona 4 clothes you can put on these characters if you look online for them. So I don't know.
You have to actually work up to the QR scanner.
Yeah, that's what I just missed it today because I got in a little late because of drinking. I went to go talk to her again to see if I could get the ARs today because she's starting to warm up to me.
Yeah, she's starting to warm up to me too. So,
is there an Naoto one? Because that would be the best thing ever.
It could be.
There are a bunch of websites where you can go to just get QR codes for clothes.
I've seen Chie, Yukiko, and Teddy, but I'm pretty sure there's an Naoto one. I'll look for you. If I find one later today, I'll send you a link.
Well, obviously these people don't know who the most important character in the whole game is, but whatever. I'm not gonna argue there.
I already said Chie, yo. So there you go.
Persona 4 Spoiler Cast Part 2. Go.
Yeah, go! And then go for another 4 fucking hours. We'll do it. I will add Travis Baum to this goddamn Google Hangout.
Let's do it!
Then Tony be like, oh man, I wish I was there.
I'd be like, you guys missed so much. No, he fucking Who are you fucking kidding, Tony?
Marie's the best, bro. You should have picked her.
You missed all that Marie stuff. No, we had a 30-minute discussion about her fucking dungeon. So if you want to get on my case, you can shut the fuck up.
Get off our level, Tony.
Yeah. Because you don't belong. Oh, For reference, Sigma, Tony's like, yeah, Marie's Dungeon was the best because the mechanics were different.
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
That was my reaction. I don't know what Nabajin was thinking, but I was thinking he was he had a skewed opinion. I'll say. I disagreed on a personal level.
Disagreeing on a gameplay, everything level. That oh my God.
Yeah. But you know, whatever. Tony's weird.
Battle every 5 seconds. God damn it.
Go! Let me cut this rope. Fuck. Alright. Anyway, back on track.
I thought we were on track.
Yeah.
This sounds like on track.
What else have you been playing, other than Animal Crossing, unless you want to talk more about that?
No, the only thing I want to talk about, which I can barely talk about, thanks to I think the NDA is still on it, the Final Fantasy 14 beta, which I played last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I say 4? 14.
14.
Yeah.
14.
14.
It's really, I'm actually really surprised. I'm really enjoying what I played so far last weekend. Again, if my PS3 didn't brick, I'd probably be playing that or battling which game I want to play, Last of Us or this. It's really fun. The combat's really smooth. The graphics look amazing on the PS3. Character customization is spot on. I literally made the character I wanted to make. Eye color, hair, everything. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'm debating right now if I want to pick it up on the PS4 or get the PS3 version.
I'm curious, Greg, were you interested in the Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn on PS3?
I don't know anything about this game at all.
Yeah, I'm very... I really don't know like what the gameplay's like or you know,
I'm not
what
a big
the
fan of
systems
Final
are.
Fantasy at all. The only games I've ever played of Final Fantasy were X and X2.
10 and 10 too.
I'm going to say X.
I know, and I'm going to
10.
correct you. Greg and I have an unspoken social contract. Well, Greg, I mean, every Final Fantasy game is different, so don't exclude yourself from the series just because of a lasting impression. But I don't know, I've heard A Realm Reborn, the new version of Final Fantasy 14, is actually pretty dope. And like, what's the combat like, Justin? I don't have a reference point for it.
Well, I was gonna say I don't know if I can talk about it because I think the NDA is still on it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, but I can tell you that it is still like it is like ATB.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah. And it works perfectly. It's an MMO, but it doesn't feel like you're waiting so long for like an attack or waiting for like the internet to try and catch up to your attacks and all that stuff like most are. It actually feels like everything's running perfectly smooth, but then again, it's only the beta. There's probably only a set amount of people online at the time. When it probably comes out, it might start chugging a little bit more. I'm not sure. But they did have a lot of servers up, so that probably helped too. Because I did choose one that had an excellent condition, so that probably helped.
Okay, cool. I mean, I was thinking about maybe reaching out for some beta codes, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know if we could give it proper coverage, but we'll see.
I mean, I'm just guessing. I mean, I probably could talk about it now, but I'm not going to take the chance.
Yeah,
but,
don't risk it.
Yeah, because it's on phase 4 right now, and they're testing character transfers from pretty much testing to see if the beta character can go to the final game, which it looks like it will be able to happen. So the character I just made will go into the final game, which makes me so happy because I spent like 30 minutes making my character.
Yeah, I got you.
Awesome,
cool.
man.
Yeah, I'm curious to see more of that game. All right, cool. Anything else?
No, not really. Thanks to my PS3 bricking, I really didn't play as much.
All right, cool. Other than the PS3, that's not cool. Greg, before you talk about your games, I would like to congratulate you, Mr. Dark Souls Platinum Trophy, your very first Platinum Trophy.
I did get the Dark Souls Platinum Trophy. That happened.
That is not an easy task.
Finally happened.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of you.
It took a very long time to do.
Welcome to the Platinum Club. You've joined Namshin and I, although Namshin has way more than I do. But
yeah.
Some of them are horror
I can
trophies.
get Far Cry Platinum if I could get a freaking game on co-op.
Yeah.
For Far Cry 3.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea that Dark Souls was your first plat. I remember my first platinum trophy was Batman Arkham Asylum. Not an easy trophy to get. So.
No shit.
Does anyone remember their first platinum?
What first platinum?
Do you have platinum trophies? I don't know, Sigma.
Yeah, I have a couple, and actually, I'm kind of proud of this. I wish I didn't lose it with my last profile, but I feel like I was the first one, to be completely honest, to get a platinum in the game, but it was Dead Space, the first one.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I was working on that for a while, but I kind of, walked away from it. I need to get back on that.
Yeah, as soon as I got it, I started looking around to see if anybody else got the platinum, and I could not find anyone who actually got it. So I felt like I was the first one to get the platinum in the game, and that made me feel actually pretty good at the time.
I'm so close in a few games.
So far.
Yeah, so far, Evan, you're right. I only need one trophy in Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. I only need 2 in Dead Space 1. I only need I like Infamous and Infamous 2. I'm really close on those as well. So yeah, I wish I could go back to them, but I always find something cropping up that's taking most of my time. So what was it? So Dead Space was your first platinum trophy, Justin?
Yeah, very
awesome.
first.
That's a good one.
I loved the game so much when it came out, and I literally had nothing else to play, and I literally said to myself, I'm gonna get this platinum. I love this game so much. I want to do this. It took me 7 playthroughs, I think.
Nice. 1
on easy, 2 or 1 on hard, and then 4 on normal. It took a while, but after the 3rd playthrough or so, I was just running through things and not worrying about what's going to happen. It was just shoot things as soon as I knew it was coming, because I literally knew what was coming ahead of me.
Yep. Yeah, I got to that point in Dead Space as well. Yeah, with Batman Arkham Asylum, I'm I fucking adore this game. It's really well put together. I'm going to get this fucking platinum. And as a collective maniac, I could not stop myself from going after those Riddler trophies. But so Greg, how was that last the last trophy? How was the trek to that? How long do you think it took you?
It took forever. Getting there's 23 miracles that you had to get in the game, and most of them were with the priest girl. I forget what her name is.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
And because I killed Patches, that kind of messed up a little bit, but it's fine because all she was... I read online that all she does is just go to where Patches would kick you in anyways. So I just jumped down there and found her. That was probably the hardest part because you have to go into the caverns, and that's where all those skull guy assholes are, and that took 3 hours
dead
to
giants.
get through.
Yeah, they're fucking assholes.
Yeah, no, that took forever to get through because I kept dying and having to go all the way back up the mountain again and going all the way back down. Because I missed the bonfire 2 or 3 times by accident. Another trophy, though, the sorcery trophy was another hard one to get. I only needed 2 when I went to your house to record it the first time, to stream it.
Yeah.
And sorcery was just a pain because you had to do the little mission quests for each individual character.
Yeah.
One for Big Hat Logan, one for the guy that sits by Zen's Funhouse.
The Onion Knight, yeah.
Yeah, and so you had to do those, and those were just tedious because if you messed them up, then you wouldn't be able to get it.
Yeah, you had to start all over again. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that game is just really tedious work. It's not the fact that it's super hard after a while, it's just that it's tedious to get through everything.
Yeah, it's a lot of memorization and doing stuff in the right order. Because if you don't do it in the right order, you're fucked, and you have to start all over again. That's the most frustrating thing about it. So yeah, it takes a lot of patience to work for that plat.
But yeah, when you said to just go for it, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and do this. It's gonna become a thing, and I spent 3 months working on it. So
yeah, I saw you for the past week just kind of sitting on Dark Souls every day, at least putting in some time to it. I mean, that's what you got to do. Even if it gets so frustrating and tedious to the point where you're I can only handle an hour of this, just put in an hour a day or something and work at it.
But it finally happened, and it made me really happy when I got it.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. It's a great first platinum trophy. Now, Shane, what was your first platinum? I'm curious.
The first game that had a platinum.
Oh, Uncharted 1.
Yep.
Nice.
That's when the trophy whore days were.
Trophy 4 days, son.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about going back to Demon Souls and see if I can get the.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was looking at that trophy list. It is not. It's basically the same trophy list, but Demon Souls is a lot less fun.
If you exploit the glitches, I hear.
Yeah, but they fixed one of the bigger glitches in it recently. So I got most of the trophies in that though, so I could probably go back and finish that up. But
what, Demon Souls or Dark Souls?
Demon Souls.
I have most of them as well. I think the ones that I need are get all the weapons and then do all the magic, sorcery, and miracles and swords. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm glad you got the plat. You are now in the Platinum Club. Well earned. So what else have you been playing?
I've been playing LoL like usual. I started playing N-War again. This is a game that I dropped for a while and decided to pick back up. Does anybody remember this game at all?
We talked about it a bit last week. It's the real-time strategy for the PS3 and Xbox.
I realized that I owned a lot of Ubisoft games.
Yeah. Just kind of gravitate toward them, didn't you?
Yeah, it's weird. I own a lot of Tom Clancy games as well.
Yeah, I think that's the bigger thing is that you're a Tom Clancy fan.
Yeah, but N-War is really fun, especially when you get a good person to play against and it's not like super aggressive or whatever. It makes the game a lot more fun to play.
Yeah.
I've also been playing Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I started picking that back up again. I actually haven't beat the story mode for that game. I thought maybe I could just sit down and play it for a while and beat it.
How long is it, do you think?
I don't know. Like, these games can vary in time. So it could be anywhere from 5 hours to a little bit more. I don't know. That's just a guess. I don't know. But I like Future Soldier. It reminds me a lot about SOCOM if SOCOM had better mechanics.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of games. Reminds me a lot of this, except it doesn't suck.
Yeah. And then I also started playing Fight Night Round 4 for whatever reason. I was like, I feel like punching Pumney in the face.
How is Fight Night?
And Alex isn't here.
Yeah, and Alex isn't around, so who the hell am I going to punch in the face?
Fight Night's fun. Like, you get to control, it's full control of the punching, right hook, left hook, uppercut. They have a full list of boxing champions, Roy Jones Jr., Muhammad Ali, who else is it?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. I'm trying to think of somebody else, but I can't off the top of my head right now. But just a whole bunch of people.
Holyfield, Lennox Lewis.
Probably.
I'm just naming names.
Yeah, it's a fun game. They have several different rings, and they have a story mode. I was just playing around on the just jump into a match and fight. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I was always thinking about like if there was a sports game I could get into, what would it be?
None of the
cricket.
sports games.
It would be cricket. Exactly. Thanks, Alan. Just nailed it. It'll probably be like a boxing game. I like boxing, so I actually enjoy watching boxing. So
it's just a fun game to play. I mean, it's not super ridiculous. It's realistic. It's really interesting to see how you could win a fight, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, it's a cool game. Anything else, man?
Not really.
All right, cool. Uneventful week. Greg, I think you should get Last of Us. I really do.
I was planning on getting it. I just need money.
Yeah. You did tell me that it was on your radar. I think you will really appreciate some of it. If at some point you don't have it, and after I've done lending it to Nopchin and Tony, I will see if I can lend it to you. But yeah, it is really.
I might pick it up when the price drops a little bit.
It is a masterpiece of a game, and I do not say that lightly. Evan, man, what you been playing? Fuck you. Have you ever heard me use the word masterpiece, Nopchin? I don't.
Yes.
I never actually called
BioShock Infinite.
Never used the word masterpiece.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
And Journey.
Journey is a masterpiece of a game, though. Like,
I never used the word masterpiece on Journey, but it is a masterpiece. I said Journey is as close to a perfect game as I can think, but I never called it
And
a
Resident
masterpiece.
Evil, Raccoon City.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely called that one a masterpiece.
Hey, the same guys that made SOCOM. Oh wait.
I said BioShock Infinite is fantastic. I like the word fantastic, but masterpiece is not a light word to use, but it is a great word. I do love it.
Disney use it all the time. What are you talking about?
Disney does use it all the time.
It's because usually they're right.
I don't know. Whenever it's Pixar, it's pretty good. But I don't know. Some of the later.
Song of the South, masterpiece. So good we can't ever show it again.
True, right there. Disney just eating those words.
So are you gonna let me talk?
Yes, Evan. What have you playing? Well, first, before we get into what you're playing, give me the Animal.
So no.
Give me the Animal Crossing update.
Let's see. Where am I? I'm still trying to get the suit, the diamond suit from the island. I haven't seen it since like the first day I went.
You didn't sit around and get like a whole bunch of fucking medals.
No, because I couldn't. There weren't any games that would actually let me get that many medals fast.
So what are
getting boring.
What are the best medal games then? I don't know.
Treasure hunting, definitely. Treasure hunt.
So what is that game?
Scavenger hunt. You go around scavenging for furniture and houses on the little island thing, and you have to pick it up and bring it back to Tortimer.
Okay. All right.
And if you do it fast enough, it's like
how many
you get
medals
16 medals or something like that. Like
okay.
You get a lot.
Yeah. I think it's dumb that you have to pay 1,000 medals to get to the island.
Yeah, that is.
Just gonna put it up there. Yeah. All right. So what do you have the TNT Mart now?
Yeah, I have the TNT Mart. I have the first one. Not the cat shack, but the first upgrade.
Yeah, that's the TNT Mart.
I'm working on getting my club. The guy who says he's supposed to be building it, he's not standing outside, so I can't check up on the progress, which really makes me sad.
Yeah, Dr. Shrunk.
Yeah, he said, "Oh yeah, I'll be standing outside of the place, so you can check up on me and the progress." I'm
okay, so right
no,
now,
you're not.
Right now on my main street, a building is being built to the right of the Mabel Sisters.
Right, that's the garden shop.
No, to the right, not to the left.
To the right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
You haven't time traveled?
Nope.
Huh.
So I'm curious as to what it is. And I'm also working on getting the museum second floor expansion.
How do you get that? How do you get that stuff?
Oh, what, to the right of the Mabel Sisters?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it just popped up one day. It's under construction. It's actually taking 2 whole days to make instead of the normal 1 day. So I'll find out tomorrow what it is. But yeah, I'm curious. I'll let you know as soon as I find out.
And tell me how you got it, because I want to get it too.
Yeah, once I know what it is, I'll tell you how I got it. I'll look it up. But yeah, I'm working on the museum second floor expansion, which you get if you donate 20 items to the museum.
I've donated. I feel like I've donated more than that, and I haven't got it.
It's after a certain amount of time after that. So, and then you'll find if you go visit, what's his face? Who's the museum guy? What's his name?
Oh, it's the same as last game too.
I know. I just don't.
Mr.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
I wish.
Duh, of course. Thanks, Now Machine. Fucking Night at the Museum references. Not full of them. Wait. While we're on this movie tangent, Now Machine, did you see the Lego Movie trailer?
No, I didn't. I've been noticing that, but I didn't know exactly what it was.
Written by the same team that did Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It looks awesome.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta look at that now.
There's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, Now Machine, don't worry. Now Machine, I had this. But yeah, written by the same dudes that did that, and animated by them as well, I think. But they do stop motion animation with real Legos, and it looks awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks really funny. Plus, Will Arnett is doing the voice of Batman. Because
oh my god, Will Arnett!
Yeah, Will Arnett's awesome. He's from Arrested Development, correct?
Yeah, I know.
All right, back on track, Evan.
Whoever the owl guy is, right?
The owl guy, yeah. If you talk to him at night, sometime he'll look troubled. Is the quote, And if you talk to him, he'll be like, we need the museum to be bigger, so I'm waiting for that to happen. And then it's a public works project. So I've already finished.
Okay, so it's a public work. Okay.
Yeah, I've already finished 2 public works projects.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I'm still working on 1.
What, the Reset Center?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I made a bridge. I made a wood bridge, and I made the campground. People can come camping. Today was also the summer solstice in Animal Crossing.
I got my shades.
Yeah, I got my shades as well. Longest day of the year. So, anything else? Update in Animal Crossing?
Let's see. Besides,
do you have the QR reader yet?
No, not yet. I haven't been in that shop for like days.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm trying to get kicks built. Son?
I really want to get Club LOL.
Yeah.
I do too.
Tony has it because he's a cheater, but whatever. So,
how do you even get it?
After the TNT Mart is built, Dr.
This guy will approach you.
Yeah, Dr. Shrunk will come talk to you, and then he'll give you a petition, get 5 villagers to sign it, and then 5 days later, he'll start building Club LOL.
Is Tony like a Tom Nook of... I don't know, it just seems like it, because everyone keeps talking about Tony, about like...
kind of is. He's that asshole that's a cheater and has all of the money in the world.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, you're right.
Much.
Yeah, he is the Tom Nook of our Animal Crossing triage. I hung out in Tony's town with Harold for a little bit. That was fun. Anything else?
Got the bullhorn, and you can talk to your villagers.
You told me, Evan. We talked about it last week.
It's really funny.
Anything else you've been playing?
A little bit of Battlefield until Xbox went down and wouldn't let me get on anymore.
Yeah, Xbox went offline yesterday, I think.
Oh, video games.
Yeah. Are you like playing it and then realizing it's not as good as what Battlefield 4 is going to be, and then you stop playing?
No. I was just like, these campers are getting way too annoying. Or this team's way too good and nobody's working as a team on my team. Let's leave.
So are you getting Battlefield 4 for PS4?
I'm getting it for Xbox 360. And then when PS4 comes out, I'll be getting it for the PS4. Sorry.
All right, Greg, I'm making you get it for PS4 so we can play together.
Of course.
Yes, I will be.
Good. Greg is a good man. That's what we've learned here. He's a sensible human being. All right. Well, we'll kick ass, Greg. We'll kick ass together. We'll destroy buildings.
It doesn't come out the same day, which makes me really sad.
Yeah, drive by, shooting buildings, blowing them up. Why the fuck
just
not?
be like, I'm in a tank, and then run through the lobby of a hotel and bring down the pillars, and just be like, la 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 la, and then run out.
All right, so just Battlefield and Animal Crossing, Evan?
Yeah. Oh, I've also been. It's not a video game, but I've been watching.
Not a video game.
Watching Arrested Development. It is hilarious.
Now, Shane, what have you been playing, my friend? Okay. Playing Long Sigh. Gotcha.
Is that game of the year? Long Sigh?
Long Sigh.
Long Sigh!
Originated in Japan. What you been playing, Option?
Oh, okay. Just the usual so far. Mass Effect 2, Persona 4 Golden, Flying Hamster HD, more Grand Theft Auto 4.
All right.
An update for Grand Theft Auto 4. Just letting you know where I'm at.
I was going to ask for an update.
Yeah. I didn't go to the new island yet because I didn't kill the mob boss for
you didn't kill Vladimir?
I am.
Vladimir?
That asshole?
Yeah. Is that no? I killed Vlad. Yeah, I killed that asshole really early.
I love killing that guy.
The guy above him. Yeah, the guy above him.
Oh, the guy where you go to like the fancy house in the basement.
Yeah, the cokehead. Yeah, boss,
that guy.
mob boss.
Oh god, that guy is. Oh god.
Yeah, but I'm like
the
one
Russian
mission away
assistant.
from taking him out. Yeah. I'm like one mission away from him killing him, so yeah, it'll be close to going to the island with that one.
So what's it feeling like, Option, this GTA 4?
I'll get to it when I tell you about this other game I've been playing.
Before that, what's the Persona 4 Golden update?
I just been working on the C word.
C word. Wow, that could be taken in so many ways. I got you though. Got you.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The book of personas. I can't remember what it's called.
The
Starts with a C.
Compendium.
Thank you,
Justin. You're awesome.
When it's like all I played for like over like 20, like how many hours? Like it has to be.
I'm at
200 hours in total.
I'm at 150, so like it's got to be high for you.
I'm just guessing 200 hours, so.
I'm exactly at 197 hours.
Yeah.
And that's after like resetting a couple times, so there's probably more than that.
I think my exact time is 148. God, now you guys are making me think I gotta go back to that. I won't be able to play it for a while though, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I just been working on filling that out. I just decided to do it because this playthrough was supposed to be the one I get maxed out all my social links, but I'm like on the last 2 days of the winter break before a ski trip, and I found out the last few weeks I didn't have enough time to do it, so I was kind of upset by that. But like I can still finish the Fox, and I can still finish Elder Young Mother, and I can still finish Ivy Hybra. I did Naoki already. Yeah. I did Naoki already. So but I just gotta finish those 3, which I know I can do because I've done it already, and just get all their personas and just try to get all the just fill that book out, and I'll be happy with that. And I'll reset it. Then I'll get the super personas and just do the true ending again. Because this is only my 3rd playthrough. I just noticed. So it's like, so this is the only 2nd time I've ever seen the true ending where I'm at right now. So that'll be good.
Yeah, true ending's real good. I'm almost on my 2nd playthrough. I have all of the personas except for the 2 social links I did not finish, which was the Fox.
I don't think there can be a true ending like in a game like that.
There is. There's the regular ending, and then there's what they call the true ending, which is if you meet certain circumstances, you get a epilogue scene at the end.
I still don't believe it.
I know you don't believe it, but that's the way it works.
I know.
Yeah, I have all of the personas except for 2, so which I can't get because I don't have those items. So I will get them on my next playthrough. You get the items after you finish a social link. It was from the 2 social links.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, those are the only 2 I'm missing. All right, continue now, Mission.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do that. That's like a 3-week commitment as far as like the days in the game, and then that's like 3 hours of actually playing the game to actually get it down to where I want it to be. So, yeah, work on that. Other than that, I've been meaning to say this for.
Oh, wait. Go ahead, Justin.
What's up?
Oh, I was gonna say I just have to ask since you're playing it again. For the Sun Arcana, did you please tell me you didn't pick the frickin' trumpet music room girl? Because she's a pain in the ass. I hate her so much.
Oh God, I don't like her.
Did you please tell me you picked Yumi?
Yeah, I picked Yumi the first time I played. I picked the trumpet girl the second time I played to see how she was like. Didn't like her, so I went back to Yumi again.
Damn right.
I already maxed out her social link.
Yeah,
I maxed out her social link.
Like the way hers ends too is like so not satisfying either. It's just like, oh, okay, well then, moving forward.
Exactly.
Moving on.
But I thought this was Persona 4 Spoilercast Part 2.
Yeah, Yumi's dope.
Yeah, whatever.
She has problems, but she's dope.
Sure. Other than that, I've been meaning to say this for weeks, but I went back to Okami HD, but I haven't played it in a week, but I just remembered that I played that game again. I just remembered that I went back to it, and I just went across the bridge to the new continent because I just beat Orochi a few months ago, and I was like,
shit is getting good for you.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just forgot about it, and I went back to it. I was a good time with it again, and then I just kept forgetting to mention it, and then I just forgot to play it again. So this is something I gotta get back to again when I get back to it.
Yeah. That's my 8th. There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, continue.
I played Saints Row the Third because it was free for PlayStation Plus. I already.
How do you like that game?
I already beat the game. I beat the game on the 360 like a while ago.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I already beat the game, and I already like it a lot. It's just like it's weird playing that game now after playing so much Grand Theft Auto 4. That's the thing I was wanting to.
It's like, wow, this is fun.
You really don't like Grand Theft Auto 4, don't you?
Well, Grand Theft Auto 4 isn't fun. So,
it can be.
No. There's like one good mission in that game. So.
Which one?
The bank heist. It's the only good mission.
Okay, that is a good one. That is pretty good. Just that whole entire arc with the Irish guys.
That is the reason. That is the only good mission, and that's the reason why heists are the main portion of GTA 5. So there you go.
Because everybody loved that goddamn mission.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, Saints Row the Third, actually a fun game.
Saints Row 4, dubstep cannon. Wub 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 wub.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That was your cue to go back into talking about it now, Jim.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Hashtag transition.
Hashtag failed transition.
Hashtag transistor. What?
Oh, snap! Greg dropping the transistor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, playing Saints Row 3 is just is weird after like playing so much of Grand Theft Auto 4. Like we were saying, like the game is a lot better than Saints Row 3, but man, it's just like the attention to detail is just not there compared to like how much they put into Grand Theft Auto 4. Despite how much older that game is, I'm just comparing the two, just looking at it. Man, this is just like wow. This is like no difference between like how these games look. Like it's like looking at that. It's like looking at a straight cartoon. We look at straight Saints Row the Third. So it's just which they're going for, which is like obviously not a bad thing. I'm just seeing like this is this mass shift as I'm looking at these two games at the same time. So it's just kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, that's the Rockstar way. I mean, that works for them. So
yeah, but I'm just playing to do the game again because it was fun the first time when I played on 360. My roommate Mark had it. I bought it for him for his birthday, and pretty much as soon as he like wasn't playing it, I just took it from him and just started playing it on my 360, so I could just like get achievements for that, and I really enjoyed it too. Yeah, Mark. I miss my roommates. Yeah. But yeah,
I miss your roommates too, Nabishin.
Yeah. Because of my roommate Katie, she was like, "Oh, you should play Animal Crossing." Like, do I have to? She's like, "Yeah, so we can play online." So I was like, "Yeah, I might just get it." So
it's a fun online game, I'll say.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I just thought of something. Speaking of the Animal Crossing, that shop that's building next year, building to the Able Sisters.
Yeah.
I think that's the hair salon.
Is it? Okay, sweet.
I think. I just thought of that out of nowhere. I don't know where the hell it came from.
I think Kix is above them, so I think you might be right. Although Kix will be building tomorrow, so I got the Pharaoh mask, so I spent over 10K in their store now, and now Kix is coming. Sorry, continue.
All right, yeah, continue.
I played a little bit of Little Big Planet 2. The only reason I played that game was because of
Little Big Planet what?
Little Big Planet 2. The only reason I replayed that game is because I bought the Mass Effect skins for it. And I was like, oh, that looks cool and cute, and I played on the Vita one too because that's a really good game to the Little Big Planet Vita. People should really get that for people who have Vitas and haven't like played it. It's just a really cool thing.
Just play Little Big Planet in general. That game's amazing.
Yeah, props to those guys.
Yeah, but yeah, and I noticed when I bought this thing too. Like, I got a Little Big Planet carding skins for that too, and I forgot I bought that game when it was like $10.
Yeah.
On the PlayStation Store, like after like a month after release, and Sony didn't advertise that game whatsoever. Because I remember like saying to myself like, "Oh, I'll get this on Vita when it like comes on the Vita." Like, because I thought it was a Vita game. It was a full PS3 game. It didn't come out for Vita. I was like, "Oh wow!" So I'm not getting this game. So, and then when I did get it, I played it for like 2 races, and then I was done with it because like I had Sonic Transform at the same time, and I was playing that game the whole time. So, Yeah, that was a better kart racing game than a little bit playing karting. Other than that, played a little bit more of Deadly Premonition, just working on towards my platinum. It kind of sucks though because I have to like replay the game all over again just to get the trading card trophy, which is a good and bad thing. It's probably mostly bad, but
yeah,
but yeah, I guess that's another excuse to play that game again. So, yeah. But whatever. And other than that, I went back to Infamous 2 because I was like, hey, Infamous Second Son, I'm like super hyped for this game. And, I kept looking at that trailer over and over again. This week has been this has been me looking at trailers like crazy. Like I looked at the Infamous Second Son trailer like 5 times because like it has some, like a good music piece in it, not the Nirvana part at the end, just like the whole winch of the gameplay part. There's like a good like musical score right there that I really like. And just like looking at that part, and I like looking at Troy Baker's face, gross, whatever. But but he's really good. How the acting in that game. And then but yeah, I went back to Infamous 2, and that game's still fun. So yeah, that's about it.
I saw your tweet. I do want to play Infamous 2 again with you. I just wanted to finish Last of Us for the second time first, which shouldn't take too long. Yeah, and
since I was talking about these trailers I've been watching, I've been a little obsessed with Final Fantasy 15. Is really like been eating away at me. I've just been looking at that trailer like so much now. I can't believe how hyped I am for that game now. And I looked at the old gameplay for that game. It's completely different from what it is right now. It's like completely all these Uncharted elements to it. It wasn't in the old version of the PS3 gameplay of the game that they showed 2 years ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy, but yeah, I've been looking at every single trailer for Final Fantasy 15. I think that's like my most hyped game from E3. It's insane. I'm just jazzed to play that. That's to even experience that game. I don't know how you're gonna fucking play it, but I'm just jazzed to even just try out that game.
Me and my brother were talking about it, and we were both like, I have no idea how I'm actually going to play this game, but it looks fucking incredible. Yeah, and it's like after seeing the new trailer with the new gameplay and then what they showed before, it's clear that they have not just been sitting on their hands doing nothing. They've been innovating that game for a while.
There's like some cutscenes from there that looks, because it's crazy how you look at that game, because like I'll talk to you about this later because I don't want to talk about this right now. But yeah, it's crazy how much they improved from that old gameplay trailer to what it is now. It's just insane.
Yeah, and it like me and my brother agreed that it seems pretty clear that there was a point where they're like, there's no way we can get this to run on the PS3, and they had to wait for better hardware. So
in the meantime, while they were doing that, they were making Kingdom Hearts 3, and they were like, "Hey!"
Actually, yes, they started Kingdom Hearts 3 development in 2010. So there you go.
Oh my god!
Yep, that's what Nomura said. So, speaking of which, too, Sigma and Option, did you guys see the Famitsu screenshots of Donald and Goofy in their Kingdom Hearts 3 style?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's pretty much just the CG cutscenes from like Kingdom Hearts 2,
that's exactly what my brother said.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. So
yeah,
sure.
It shows how far we come, I guess you could say.
Yeah. It's a Matchbox 20 song wrapped all up. So there you go. I've been playing video games as well. I finished Zelda Oracle of Ages. That game is dope. I've talked enough.
Did you update your thing on Retroids? Because I totally forgot to do that myself.
Yes, I did. I updated with that and Last of Us, and then I realized I forgot to put Devil May Cry DMC in there forever ago, and I had to like slip it in there like last second. I'm like, oh shit, whoops, forgot this. I beat this game earlier this year. But yeah, I put that there. I played some more Last of Us. It's incredible still. Even going, I'm about 5 hours into my second playthrough on New Game Plus. So, trying to get the trophies for like upgrading my character all the way and stuff. It's awesome. I actually played a little bit of multiplayer, and the multiplayer is really cool.
I saw Giant Bomb playing a little bit of that, and that did seem interesting. That's like the only thing I've ever seen from that game so far. It's just how the multiplayer is played. It's interesting, but it's still multiplayer, so I won't try it. But like I said, it looks really interesting how it plays out and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely pulling in a lot of the best parts of the single player, which is the crafting and the stealth element. Like, you do not get a lot of bullets, and you have to spend a lot of points, which you get points or parts, quote unquote, and that's basically your currency in the multiplayer. Kind of like Counter-Strike, where you get money as you play a match, and then you can spend that money in the match for ammo or upgrades to your guns. So it's like Counter-Strike meets stealthy, Batman like stealth. You have to stay in the shadows and stuff. And then there's the crafting system from the single player. So you're like in the middle of like a match or like a firefight with the other team. You're crafting bombs or weapons or weapon upgrades. And it's really cool. It's the best parts about the single player brought into the multiplayer. It seems a little maybe off balance, but for the most part, I actually really enjoyed it, and I want to play more. So, which is surprising because I did not like Uncharted 3 multiplayer at all. I thought.
Did you like Uncharted 2?
I liked Uncharted 2 more than I liked 3.
I mean, the multiplayer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Multiplayer.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I was totally addicted. That was like one of the multiplayers I was totally addicted to was Uncharted 2, and I even bought the season pass for multiplayer on Uncharted 3, and I played it once and I was done. I don't know. It was just weird.
I played some of the co-op stuff in Uncharted 3. I'm like, this is good. This is all right. And then I played the competitive multiplayer. I'm like, I just don't like this. It's not good.
No. Yeah, exactly.
So I have like some serious doubts about Last of Us multiplayer going into that. But it's like, these are the best bits from single player. We're going to put them in multiplayer in a creative way. And they have like tagging and spotting opponents like they do in Battlefield. And it's deathmatch, and then it's deathmatch without respawns. And the way
which is the man's way to play that game.
Yeah, that's the version I like. That's I always play when I play Call of Duty. I usually play Search and Destroy, which is no respawns.
On hardcore.
The best way to play any
No,
game.
fuck hardcore mode.
No, hardcore and Search and Destroy.
No, fuck hardcore. Hardcore's stupid. It takes all the fun arcade parts of Call of Duty out, which is dumb. I'm not Tony. I'm not dumb. I like the ridiculous hard arcade parts of Call of Duty. So that's why I play the regular multiplayer. Last of Us multiplayer though, I think if you have it, give it a shot. I don't know if you probably didn't play any of it, Justin, but yeah, I don't know if you were thinking about giving it a shot or not, but you should.
Oh, I was definitely thinking about picking up the multiplayer. I just want to beat the story mode first before I jump in, because knowing something in multiplayer will hint at what happens in single player, and I don't want to know what that is.
I would say it doesn't hint at single player story at all. It's actually really smart. You play as the Fireflies or hunters, which are just like basically savage survivor people. And yeah, it's one cool thing is you can link it to your Facebook, but it's not linking to your Facebook so it can post things. Basically, the way you level up is your group of survivors grows by people. So I started off with 5 people, and then I imported it into Facebook, and it names those people after your Facebook friends. So
that's really cool.
It's like Greg, Evan, Brian, and Tony.
Who
are in your Brian Nabashin are in your group of survivors, and as you level up, it'll add more people. It'll be like Kurt, which is my dad, Linda, which is my mom, and more people will join your group, and it pulls those names from your Facebook friends, and that's all it does to Facebook. It doesn't post it there. It doesn't post any friends' walls or anything. And it's actually really cool. You'll say like updates on what your survivors are doing. It's like
what game is this?
Evan is sharpening a machete. This is Last of Us that I'm talking about.
Oh, it sounds like a cool game.
It's really cool.
You think I would like it?
You'll be sad.
No, Evan, I don't think you'd like it. I think the story's too dark for you.
Is it a zombie game?
It does have zombies in it.
Oh, then I'll be scared.
Parasite zombies.
Yeah. It is some fucking freaky ass zombies. But yeah, it's just like a little weird thing, but it's like a really nice touch. Like to multiplayer, it's like, oh, I'm not leveling up, I'm not getting levels. More people are joining my group, and those people are named after my Facebook friends. So, I played more State of Decay, wrote the reviews on the site. I liked it, but it does have a lot of problems. I will say that. And regardless of the fact that I really had a lot of fun with it, it was really annoying to get through some of this. A game that is rough around the edges, but they're saying that it is it's the fastest selling original IP on Xbox Live, and it is coming to PC now. I think the PC
take that, Trials.
Yeah, fuck you, Trials. Not the most selling, but the fastest selling. Fastest selling game since Minecraft as well. And it is coming to PC now, so I think the PC version is going to be the way to go with that. But we'll see. Maybe I'll pick it up. I already talked to Animal Crossing. I played a whole bunch of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I don't know why, but when I was editing the podcast, I was like, I want to play Far Cry 3 right now. So I booted up Blood Dragon, and I just started shooting cyber pigs. It was awesome.
Sweet.
And I just dicked around that game. That game is so fucking funny. Like I know it might be a little ham-fisted, but I'm all for it. It is so funny. And obviously I played more Deadly Premonition, so that'll be up on the YouTubes. So that's it. Let's take a break, and we'll talk about some news. The Xbox 180 is coming up.
Oh, there's some amazing Xbox news.
Yes, there is some pretty ridiculous stuff. So
I can't wait.
We will take a break, and we will be back in just a little bit, guys.
Choo, choo, choo.
All right, if you got to pee, now's the time. Which I do, so I'll be back.
Ow, my ears.
I want to go grab some more water. I'll be back. Alright, can you hear me?
I'm back.
Back again. For the win. Back again.
Guess who's back?
I really need to get back into Dexter.
Dexter the cartoon or Dexter the TV show?
That would be Dexter's Laboratory. Come on, Greg. Come on. That'd be Dexter's Laboratory. Talking about the dark, gruesome, murdering police detective.
I've watched 2 seasons of that show and I really liked it. So I kind of stopped there. Anyways, where did everybody go?
Elsewhere.
After this, I am going to watch. I don't know. What time is it? 11. We'll probably get finished by 12. Probably a little earlier.
As soon as we're done here, I'm passing out. So out of it right now.
That's unfortunate.
Bum ba-da-dun. Ba-da-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
But at the same time, I really want to watch Sailor Moon.
Oh, boo-hoo.
What episode are you on?
I'm in
2.
the first season.
I've gotten episode 45 and then I stopped.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna watch it all, but I think I'm on.
I have it all downloaded.
30.
I just need to watch it.
I think I'm on around 30. I know I'm where Tuxedo Mask is evil now, and
Yeah, that's where I was. I'm a little after that.
Venus joined about like 3 or 4 episodes ago.
Yeah, I'm way past you.
Yeah, so
There's 500 episodes of that show.
yeah, there's a lot.
Like,
I want to.
somebody made 500 episodes of Sailor Moon. Like, somebody must have wanted to kill themselves at some point.
It's not that bad as long as you're watching the sub. Yeah,
I'm watching the dub because. The
Oh
dub's
god,
really
then
bad.
you're really killing yourself. Holy shit.
Dub's so good.
Oh yeah, right.
All that bad voice acting, it's so great.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm
What,
watching.
Dragon Ball Z?
No.
They
Sailor
wish.
Moon. It's actually really funny to listen to the bad dub. Like,
I
it's so
listened to
great.
it back when I was a kid, and that's what kept
That's
me
the only
away
reason
from
why
it.
I'm watching it in dub, to remember how it was as a kid.
I'm watching it subbed right now, and at least it's keeping me entertained. Plus, I get to see episodes you didn't see, or you're not being able to see.
Well, I
Oh,
downloaded them,
snap.
and I didn't have
Get
anywhere
to
else
see
to
the
get
Serena
them.
upskirt.
Oh shit!
Or Sagi.
That's
Sorry.
okay. They make other websites for that machine. It's all right. I'm not missing much.
I just want to get to, I think, S, so I can see Sailor Uranus.
Uranus. Wait, isn't she the Yuri chick?
Yeah, she
That's,
like in love with her like sister or cousin or something like that.
Yeah.
well, it's not really cousin, but whatever.
Still,
she is. The
they're
Yuri
still like
chick.
cugging and all that shit.
Yeah,
Getting
that's
getting a little close.
Hence why she's called Uranus.
Yeah, she likes it. Damn it, I'm so happy. Favorite Sailor Scout? Go.
Wait, are you asking a question? Or are you just
Yes.
favorite sailor?
Chibi Moon.
What?
You love the
Chibi
little
Moon.
kids, don't you?
I'm gonna go with Mercury.
Yeah, Uranus. That's why I kind of want to get to S, but it's so far away.
There's like one of these parts in the show where there's
Just
a
skip
dub-
ahead a bit.
No, I'm watching them in order.
there's
No!
in the dub, there's a part where there's literally such bad voice acting that she stutters on a line and she goes, "Whatever do you mean?" And it's so fantastic that I laughed for like 30 minutes.
Who?
Mercury.
Oh.
Sorry.
Is he supposed to be like the smart one? What the hell?
Yeah, no, there's a great stutter though. It's so fantastic.
My mom made brownies, so
I
You're
wish
a
I could
whore.
eat
Send those
brownies.
brownies through the internet.
Can I have one?
Yeah, pot in them.
no, but oh man, they taste like they have crack in them. They're so good.
That might be the bath salts. We might have another zombie on our hands.
This is
An Alex zombie? That would be fun to shoot.
Fuck you.
hey, what happened to the Alex O'Neill, the video game?
It's
Alex
still in
O'Neill, the
development.
MMORPG.
Yeah.
We're in our closed beta right now. We're not talking about it.
Does
I'm
it
sorry,
star
are we
Alex
under
O'Neill?
NDAs?
Yes, he plays Alex O'Neill.
And you cannot win.
He plays Alex O'Neill with chronic fatigue syndrome, and you cannot win.
Alex woke up. Alex can't move.
All right, you guys.
All the
Alex
enemies
goes
are
back to
dogs
sleep.
trying to bite your nose.
Yeah, it's just dogs attacking your face, and you're like, no! But your arms are so heavy you can't lift them, so you can. It's nothing. You can't win. Everybody ready? Everybody good to go?
Yeah.
One, yes. 2 yes.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I've been sitting.
Sure.
Alex, I need to get back into Dexter.
I'm
You
paying
should.
attention, aren't I?
Yes, you are,
No.
Greg. I appreciate it.
You should.
No, you're not.
This time I want to kick you out.
This time I won't have to deal with you. Just come to your house with a gun and shoot you in the leg.
Oh shit!
That'd be pretty fun.
Alright, oh god, that brownie is so fucking good. Oh my god.
I wish I could eat brownies right now.
I bet you do.
I'm making muffins tomorrow morning. Do you know how awesome that is?
It's pretty awesome.
Not
You
tomorrow
want-
morning.
Know
Saturday
that's the
night,
best
tomorrow
muffin?
night.
Chie.
The Muffin Man.
Burr, 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 burr. News and gaming.
Alright.
What happened to the
Wait,
Inception noise?
do you want me to make another audio file, right?
No.
No,
No?
No.
keep
Okay.
recording. You want to stay on one track.
Okie dokie.
Alright guys, let's talk about some news. Before we get into the video game news, let's talk about tech news. I got the iOS 7 beta.
Okay, what's it like? Tell me.
It's
I want
I know you do. I can show you after this how to get into it.
No,
it's-
I just want you to tell me what it is. I didn't.
Do you want
I
me
mean,
to
like-
Tell me what it is, what it really is.
Do you want me to tell you what you want? What you really want?
Yes.
It's cool. I mean, it's a huge like interface overhaul. Like for the previous iOS.
It's so irrelevant to the last interface.
It's
That I hate
we,
it.
we looked at this one when we were.
Yeah,
at
we
E3.
watched the video that they put out for it. This is like a huge interface overhaul, which they haven't done since iOS originally came out. But it's like it's cool. It's a lot smoother. It has like a lot more like little subtle things. Like when you click an app, it zooms into the app, and then that's how it opens up. It has like real multitasking now as well, which actually works really, really well. But I mean, right now this is just the beta. This is the first patch of the beta as well, so it's a little rough. Like one thing I was disappointed is like when you pull down the notification center, you can't tweet from that anymore.
Aw.
And you can't post to Facebook from that anymore. But they said they're going to patch that in.
Alrighty then.
So I don't know when that's going to come in the beta, but yeah, like the new Photos app is kind of like the biggest thing that I've noticed. It archives your photos by where they were taken, and also
Kind of cool.
you can like look at the years of your photo
Apple
albums.
must know everything about you, where you are, what day you were when you took that picture.
So like on my phone, I have 2 years.
Stalk you. You mean Prism?
Yeah,
The government's doing it right now.
the government wants you. Yeah, it's like the biggest overhaul is to the camera and to the photos that I've noticed. The camera's a lot faster. You can like make edits in the camera, like you can do like a sepia tone or black
That's
and
cool.
white.
So it's trying to be like Instagram.
Like you don't even have to Instagram. You can just do those effects like right in the phone.
I
now.
know.
And sorting through your photos and sharing stuff is way easier now. Also, the new music app has iTunes Radio in it. So
Is iTunes Radio free?
yes, it's completely free. It has ads, but the ads are really short. They're like 30-second ads.
So it's
and-
like Pandora.
That's short.
Yeah, it's basically like Pandora.
That's like
except
a lifetime.
you can
come
make
on.
it. You can make it from artists on your phone, or on your library. It's coming to the next iTunes as well. It's really cool. Like the radio is actually really good. That's one of the biggest things that I've noticed.
I like
But yeah,
that.
it's cool. I also have the new version of Mac OS X Mavericks. If you have any questions about that, Greg.
Wait, what? That's out? How did you get
No,
that?
I'm in the beta. So that like it has some updates to Notification Center, and the Finder window has tabs now, and it does like a lot more background stuff like memory organization, and it like everything runs a lot faster now. I've noticed, and it's really cool. I haven't messed around with that as much as iOS, but yeah,
When
I
does that
feel
become downloadable for everybody? Is it going to be
that's
free or
coming
is
out
it-
that's coming out this fall. I think it's probably just gonna be like $10, like Mountain Lion was. So I mean,
Wasn't
like,
mine like 50 or something? Wasn't it?
Mountain Lion was
$30.
$15. It was $15.
Was it $15? I thought it was 30.
No, the one before it was 30. Lion was for 30. Mountain Lion was 15.
Okay, then yeah, I picked up Mountain Lion.
Yeah, I know you do have Mountain Lion, so. But yeah, it's cool. I'm excited to get more updated versions of the beta. So yeah,
I picked Simba.
He picked Simba. I picked Rafiki because he's awesome. Whatever.
Who's Rafiki?
He's the.
I know who that is, but in relation to Apple.
No one. What?
I'm so confused.
These are high-level Lion King references.
I know.
I got him.
I got the Lion King reference, but I didn't.
The Circle of Life.
Yeah, Circle of Life.
Circle of Life. I actually have that whole soundtrack on Spotify.
That's a good soundtrack to have, man. Me and my roommate Ethan jammed out to In the Jungle one time. It was fucking dope.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle,
Alright, that's
the lion
copyright. Anyway,
they're not gonna listen to this.
That's your tech update. If you have any other questions, Greg, I can show it to you next time we hang out. So
I want to see it because I'm going to update it anyways, but still.
They added the biggest stuff, or some of the biggest visual stuff is.
Is it sad that I got really excited for a Mac update?
No, it's really cool. The biggest visual stuff they added was the second screen interface stuff. So that's changed.
But to charge it for online multiplayer, so that sucks.
Right?
I hate you all. Anyway.
I love you, Greg. All right, let's talk about some regular news. So, Justin, you knowing the most about it, what PS3 specifically is this update affecting the most?
I was trying to research that a little bit, and I could not tell. People were like, "Oh, it's the people that have 500 gigabyte hard drives. It's people who have a terabyte hard drive," because I have a terabyte. And then all of a sudden I started seeing people who had like 250 gigs have the problem. So I have no idea what the problem is and why it's affecting certain people and not affecting others.
Yeah, Brandon. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's brainwashing. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're just trying to get you to buy a new PS3 before the PS4 comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that to me because I'm so loyal to them all the time. Like, I'm like in bed with PlayStation all the time.
Gave me $10. What are you talking about, loyal?
They gave you
They gave me a shirt. Japanese.
They gave me a shirt too.
Club.
And I gave it to Tony. Because it was too big for me. He's like, "Dude, can I have this?" I'm like, "Sure, whatever." He loves it.
Just wear it.
He wore it once. He wore it when we went to PAX one time. There you go. That's your PlayStation moment of the week. Yeah, I've heard that OG PS3s have not been affected at all, fat PS3s. So, and mine, I have a fat PS3, so that's fine for me.
Yeah, I guess it's a regular slim at this point, not a super slim or slim. It's a slim.
It's the slim before the slim with the sliding thingy.
Don't bring up Slim Shady. Greg's here.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it's more of a hard drive, custom hard drive, one that didn't come in the system, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying that the custom hard drive bit may be something that's causing it, and it's really sucks. So they've said they're putting out a firmware update that will fix it on June 27th, and they've taken down the firmware update 4.45. So if you didn't update, you're good to go now.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Yeah. I got lucky too. Both the update. I have a super slim PS3. My mom does. That's I think it's a 5.
So that means I can update safely, correct?
It won't even ask you for the update at this point, so you should be fine,
Okay.
Evan. And I
Go
have
play that Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
Go finish Sly 4. God damn it. So yeah, the super slim and the OG PS3 that I've updated, they're both been fine. So I got the luckiest out of all of us. Yeah, it sucks, but for those out there, hopefully when this patch comes out, it'll fix it, and all your worries will be behind you.
But in the meantime, it'll be 6 days of hell.
Yep.
At least for me.
So in Rumorville, there's been rumors about PS4 and Xbox One release dates.
Really?
So I got an email from Amazon today, and I can read you verbatim what this email says, because Amazon, they're actually pretty reliable in my experience, but not when it comes
reliable. Put out leaks.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's that European Amazon. It's like always the German one that's fucking like putting out, oh, this game is coming. Whoops! Shit! Take it down! Take it down! It's like that. It's that.
9999.
It's that in the German ESRB equivalent. That's just like, oh fuck, no, we weren't supposed to put that out there yet. So here is my email. We have good news. One of your pre-order items is now eligible for release date delivery and has been upgraded at no additional charge. Your delivery estimate is Xbox One console, Day 1 edition, estimated date of arrival November 27th, 2013. Now, of course, Microsoft has not said anything official yet.
But of course, they told Amazon, so they know.
Amazon knows everything.
But that is that Black Friday or... I think that
Black
is
Friday
the day.
is the day after Thanksgiving, so whenever Thanksgiving is.
Yeah,
24th?
I believe that is the Black Friday. That is the day after Thanksgiving.
So that means you don't have to go out and do anything, Alex.
22nd or 29th.
I'm checking. So, but yeah,
22nd or 29th. That's Black Friday.
The 28th is Black Friday.
So it's coming the day before Black Friday.
So yeah, that was a rumored thing that it was coming the day before Black Friday. The other rumor that has been prevalent is November 6th, which is the day Call of Duty comes out.
Which would make
the day after
no
Call of Duty
sense,
comes out.
It
That would make perfect sense because Microsoft has that Call of Duty contract, so it would make sense for them to do a bundle that comes with Call of Duty for the same price.
Of course.
That way they get an install base. And then those people will then buy the Call of Duty Season Pass because why the fuck not? And Activision will be happy. So
They don't have season passes.
Then what did I buy? What did I spend $50
Call of Duty
on?
Elite?
No, I didn't spend money on Elite. Elite is free. Yankee face. So yeah, it's either November 27th or 26th. What do you guys think it's going to be?
I say it's closer to Black Friday.
Yeah, I say it's closer to Black Friday.
I say it's closer to I don't give a shit. Just come out.
How about we give an actual guess then?
Never.
That's honestly what I hope.
So much.
I just hope the PS4 comes out before the Xbox.
It makes
doesn't
sense for it
matter
to
when
come
the
out at the
Xbox
same
is
time as
coming out
Call of
for
Duty to
me.
maximize their sales, so I would assume.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter when the Xbox is going to come out because I'm not going to get it until the price drop.
That's how a lot of people feel. It's like they fixed the other stuff, which we'll get into in a little bit. But yeah, that price is still a big.
What other stuff? Tell me about this other stuff, Alex.
Give me like 2 minutes. All right, we're working up to it.
But I want to know about the other stuff.
More than 2 minutes, but yeah. No, Nabishin, I agree with you. I think November 6th would make more sense. I don't know if it'll be actually November 6th. It's weird because, like, when do consoles come out? Like, it's weird. Nintendo always puts everything out on a Sunday. It's when their last console came out, and Sony put the PS3 out on a Friday. So it's like it's been so long. It's like, when do consoles come out? And then I wasn't in it when the GameCube PS2 era, so I don't know like what day of the week those consoles came out on. So it's weird to be back in this where it's like, oh shit, the console generation is starting. What day of the week are consoles going to come out? I feel like Friday makes the most sense.
I don't think it's Friday.
But why not, Evan?
I don't know. Thursdays are games. No, Thursdays are games. Tuesdays games, right?
Tuesdays games. God damn it, Evan.
Movies are usually Friday.
Movies are Wednesdays sometimes during the summer and Fridays. Yeah, Fridays.
I don't believe you.
Dude, Transformers 1 came out on Wednesday. I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
Do you follow the rules, Alex?
I try.
I sure as hell don't.
Wait, that's facts. Greg does not follow the rules. Yeah, no, I'm with Namishin, though. The week of November 6th. Justin, do you have any other addendums to your guess?
I think it would come out on Monday.
No.
I'm gonna be a rebel and say mid-November, not November 6th or near the end of November.
Well, that leads us into our next part of this. The rumored PS4 release date is November 13th, which is mid-November.
So 13th. So I have to pay it by the 11th, correct?
Yes, like assumedly, you would have to have the money in your bank account if you're ordering off Amazon by the 10th or 11th.
Okay.
So
I have Prime, so that means I get it day one. Also.
Yes.
That means I need to get a
Use your words.
PS Plus membership too.
Yes, you do need to get a PS Plus membership, which is $15 for 3 months or $50 for 1 year, and it is very much worth it.
I know.
You will not regret it.
Yeah, I do not regret it. I do. I pay every 3 months, and then that shit is awesome. I think that's a pretty realistic set for that. I mean, I don't. Let me see what day of the week November 13th is. It is a Wednesday. God, what is with this Wednesday shit? Yeah, no. I feel
that's
like
European. That rumor is for Europe, so their game releases will release on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I would say Friday the 15th would be a safe bet for us. They put it out on Friday. They put the PS3 out on Friday.
You're going to get it before the US?
No, everything's coming out at the same time, so everything has to come out on the same day.
No, I don't. Like I said, we talked about this a little bit after E3. I don't think they're going to do a worldwide launch. I think they're going to launch in Europe and America on the same day, and they're going to launch in Japan in 2014. But
I don't know. I think Japan's going to get it at the same time.
I don't think so.
I don't think Japan's going to get it at the same time either. Definitely the US first, that's because they're trying to catch that market again.
Yep.
I'm just saying that because I know definitely it's not going to be the same day with Europe because Europe's days are always different from the US days. You're just by like a few days or just like 1 day or something like that. So
yeah,
I will say like a few days before the 13th, maybe the Tuesday or that, or maybe the week before that.
Yeah. And the week before that would be encroaching on the rumored week where the Xbox One will be coming out. So I hope these consoles come out on the same day because that.
They're not gonna. I don't think they'll come out the same day.
That would be insane, though.
I know.
People are gonna die.
If they
do kill people.
If they could come out on the same day, it would be a week or two before or after. Okay.
Before or after what?
Before, like, if Xbox comes out on Thursday, it'll be PS3
No,
will
I'm
come
talking
out.
about same date, numbered date. I want them both to come out on the same day, so
I
shit
know.
goes insane. Walmart
People
looks like
are
a
gonna
war
die.
zone.
There will be death.
There will be blood.
I'm
on
not
Black
even
Friday.
joking.
Yeah, no.
I am not even joking.
When
People are
PS3
gonna
came
die
out,
if they're on the
like
same
4
day.
people got shot, and people died. I don't want people to die, but Black Friday is going to be.
But I want on the same day so it can happen.
You like Xbox? I like PlayStation. Die!
I want it on the same day because I feel like that. I want the launch of this next crazy console generation to be as crazy as the generation itself is going to be, and the same day means fucking war zone. But hey, we'll see. Just rumors right now, but of course, stay tuned here. We will let you know as soon as we know. Now mentioning this to your news story. What's up?
Just that a new Dragon Ball Z game just got announced for the US and Japan.
wait.
Called Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, where it's a 4-player versus type of game, which is kind of weird. It seems similar to Dragon Ball Z Legends that was on the PS1, where you could like kind of do these story bits and like fight like you can fight Nappa and you can control like all the characters all at once. You fought against them like Yamcha and Piccolo and Krillin like all at the same time while you're fighting against them. My friends used to really like those games. But they haven't made a good Dragon Ball Z game in years, so whatever.
You know, it'd be pretty dope though. Dragon Ball Z, like Smash Brothers games. That could be fun.
That'd be pretty
made
cool.
that already.
Did they make that? If they did, I'd like to play it.
I had that game. It was
like 4-player 2D.
It was called
is
Battle
exactly what this
Stadium.
is.
Battle Stadium DON or something like that.
Well,
it was Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Naruto.
Well, there's that one.
Game.
Oh yeah, that game.
There is
And
that
there's
one.
Jump Superstar, right?
Yep.
Sigma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jump
exactly.
Superstars and Jump Ultimate Stars, which I have both of them. Those games are fan-fucking-tastic.
I hear they're making a newer version of that too that's coming to the Vita, which is
That
awesome.
would be amazing. I'd be importing that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I heard about that like a few weeks ago. So yeah, they're definitely making it.
Namco did a fighting game that was like Tales meets Naruto meets One Piece, like a bunch of anime and anime type video games that was apparently pretty good as well. But yeah, what were you going to say, Greg? You were saying something earlier.
I said this is exactly what Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z is. And by the way, I was the one that posted the news story.
Oh, were you? I didn't know if they.
Yeah.
Because Now Machine and I were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, it's a four, like they have a online not co-op, but it's like battles where two of you fight two other people at the same time, and you can actually have they have an 8 player battle arena. Well, that's actually what I just said, but still. And it's just,
yeah, but I'm talking like a zoomed out 2D battle royale game, like Smash Brothers. No one like imagine like the moveset type idea of Smash Brothers put onto Dragon Ball Z characters, and there's so many characters. They could do a lot with that, I think. But yeah, you're right. There is stuff like that out there already. But anyway, that wraps up for news. Unless you guys have anything else.
Yeah, I have something else about the Xbox.
What? Oh, so we're gonna go into our discussion, which is this.
Oh, no, I thought this was.
If you wanna lay down a segue, do you have a good
No.
segue to that? Okay, well there you go. I haven't ruined it.
Have you ever known me to have a good segue, Alex?
I think you dropped like a really good one time, and we all.
Hey, Alex, have you turned 180 on something? Well, the Xbox sure did it.
Boo! You suck. All right, yeah. So the Xbox 180, hashtag Xbox 180. This is the craziest. This console generation, before it even starts, continues to be the fucking craziest that's ever happened to video games. Microsoft on I believe Tuesday came out and
it wasn't. It was. I think it was yesterday, actually.
No, it wasn't yesterday.
Then it must have been Tuesday.
I believe it was Tuesday. They came out and they said, "Hey, we heard your cries and your complaints, and we are removing any form of DRM or always online or
because
blah,
they
blah,
should have
blah,
done that from day one.
on the Xbox One." And they're like, "You will." There are bullet points that go very well with this. You will not need a 24-hour check-in online. You will not need to install your disks into your hard drive and have them locked to your account.
Hooray! Victory!
Let me see. No more always on requirement. Console no longer checks every 24 hours. Game disks will work in the Xbox One just like they do in Xbox 360. Internet connection is only required when you initially setting up the console for the day one update. All downloaded games will function the same online or offline, just like Xbox 360. No trading or lending or loaning discs. No restrictions with that, and region locks are not going to happen either.
Alex, guess what?
What?
Sony still wins Microsoft, or Microsoft still wins E3.
Jesus Christ.
E3 is over. Sony still wins Microsoft. What? That's the real twist. So this is a big fucking deal.
Of course it is.
You know, I'm in the camp that like I don't know if this was a good idea for Microsoft. Probably in the for the short term it will be, but in the long term I don't think it will be.
It has to be because they won't get any support from their fans if they don't do this.
But all right, let me present my case. Okay.
What case? You don't have a case.
Of course I have a case.
Where's your briefcase?
I can show it to you if you want. It's under this desk. So, I saw a lot of stuff out there talking about the homogenizing of video game consoles, meaning these two consoles, there's now nothing really separating them. They're acting and performing pretty much the same. They both require you to pay for online. They both function like the previous generation, and they both seem to be stagnating. They're not moving forward. They're not innovating. They're not changing.
Well, if Sony didn't require you to be online to play anymore, like it does with the PS3, then
Sony?
Yeah.
Are you sure not talking? Did you mean Microsoft?
No, Sony, because now Sony is now requiring you to, if you want to be online, you have to pay the $5.
No, if you want to play an online multiplayer, you have to pay.
Multiplayer, which a lot of people do.
Then you just lost somebody.
That's fine.
Then you have to pay the fee. But if they kept it like they did on PS3, then they will be, then it would have been distinguished, and Sony still would have won E3.
But E3's over. That's regardless.
I know.
The point is, go ahead, Nabashin.
I was saying, finish your point out.
Okay, thank you. The point I'm trying to make is where the trajectory that both these consoles are on now, the PS4 and the Xbox One, they are, like this article that I read, they're homogenous, meaning they are very much the same thing. I mean, other than the Xbox One's, features and the specific Gaikai features to the PS4. I mean, those are two features that each of them have that separate them. But, at the end of E3, we thought that these two systems were going to be going in two different directions, and that was exciting. That was, one of the things about E3 that I was excited that Xbox was enforcing this always online policy to use online and internet connections for benefiting to the gaming experience and the entertainment experience. While PS4 was going the more traditional route, but there were obviously B experiences that require always online, but the system itself didn't. And I thought that was an interesting thing, and an interesting bullet point for both systems to have, and it separated them and made them two different experiences. But now, what's the difference? What's separating them? It feels like we're backpedaling. We're not innovating. We're just stagnating. We're keeping what is making this console generation accessible, and we're moving forward with that. And that's great. That's fine. I think that we should have accessible games and accessible consoles, but I also think that we should try and push those limits and push the limits of innovation and try and get that consumer base on track with something like Always Online, or on track with incorporating online multiplayer into everything we do, or ideas like that, like streaming, like Gaikai, and like the cloud-based server loading that the Xbox One does. I think those are good things, and we should try and be not necessarily forcing them, but in introducing them to consumers in interesting ways. And it seems like Microsoft just gave up. And for better or for worse, right? They're going to sell more units now, no doubt. But when we're reaching the end of this console generation, and it ends up that by the end of this console generation, we're going to be very close to an all-digital generation, and having always online would benefit greatly. Both of these consoles are going to look like they fucked up somewhere down the line, and that's as far as I see it. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that the consumers won. They thought that they were being denied something, and they managed to get that and make it happen. But it just feels like there's a bit more worse in the long run than there is better. Now, present your counterpoints, my friends. Yeah, I'm waiting. Evan.
Sorry, I was half paying attention, but what was I going to say? I was going to say something about one of your points, and I totally just forgot about it. It just went out.
Greg, did you have something to say? You looked like you were going to say something at some point.
Not really. I don't like this always online stuff as is, and I never liked it from the very beginning, and I was going to be very upset if PlayStation did it. And I think that you're kind of wrong about that. Nobody wants always online. Nobody wants anything.
No, I'm not saying that people want it. I'm saying that in the future, when we're at the end of this console generation, it's going to be something that we need as a management thing. Because, ideally, by the end of this console generation, in 5 to 10 years, we'll have better internet and more people will have internet. And, that's an idealistic point of view, but I think it's also relatively realistic. And we're going to be having we're going to be on the precipice of an all digital generation where there will no longer be disc-based games, and I think in order to manage that, we're going to need stuff like Always Online. And Xbox One. I also read another article. It's a Gizmodo article. It's fantastic. It's called "The Xbox One Just Got Way Worse and It's Our Fault." And the main point that let me see his name, Kyle Wagner. The main point he's bringing up is that the Xbox One was trying to give us more control of our digital purposes, not take it away, because you would actually be able to give it to someone instead of having it locked to an account forever. You would have some level of control. You'd be able to trade that digital purchase in, which is something that you can't do right now, and you probably never will be able to in this generation at this point because of Xbox changing and flip-flopping on this. But the idea was that you'd be able to give that to someone and not have to pay a fee, or you'd be able to trade it in and get some kind of credit back, which is not possible right now. And that's actually
Steam is kind of looking to it, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like Steam might push that forward, and of course Steam is like, you know, the shining.
It's rumored right now, but like I was saying, like it's just rumor right now. So continue.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's vapor, and that's like a big deal when consumers actually have control of the licenses that they're buying and can sell those licenses. That's when, you know, the all digital future and the always online idea is going to be accepted. It's when, I'm just buying a license. That's okay because I actually have control of this license. I can actually profit and benefit from it. And Microsoft was trying to do that with their trading system and whatnot, but, you know, again, all that's out the window.
Okay, sorry.
It's fine, Evan. Evan dropped for a second for those listening. That's my point. Is that, you know, I feel like innovation is being halted because the consumer is afraid of change.
The only thing I would disagree with that article is, like, I do partially agree with him saying that it is kind of our fault for us not listening to that part, but it's also kind of Microsoft's fault for not really putting it out there as much as they should have. Yeah. Because, and I understand there was like so much noise about this, all my ownership and shit like that, and like the internet being loud and crazy as they are and don't want to listen to begin with, but like pretty much all the quote unquote benefits they were having, they didn't really just put it out there. They didn't, like, E3 would have been a good, I know E3 was all about the games and everything like that, but E3 would have been a good time to show off why we would need that. They didn't explain that enough to the general consumer, why having all these digital freedoms would be a good thing. Why would you want to be always online? What the potential would be in the future for having always online. Because like you and me were saying, like, we were still going to get an Xbox One regardless.
Yeah.
Me eventually down the line. But it was just like a matter of, like I said, my only big complaint was me not letting, like, say I want to let you play Gears of War 4 or something like that. I just want to let you borrow it. I couldn't just do that. That was my only issue with it.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm standing at right now.
Yeah, and that's.
But the issues that people are also bringing up are, like, well, that I think are big, are that people aren't not rich enough, but don't have enough money to buy the console and a whole bunch of games for it.
Yeah, and with
they have to do used games. They have to do stuff like that. Trade games, like physically trade games for another game, which I used to do with my friends, and it was really awesome. But now but now that Microsoft wants to,
with the inability to use used games or trade in used games, presumably, like, that would limit that audience.
Yeah, which really sucks because now people won't buy the system because they can't do that.
Yeah, no, I agree, Evan. Like I said, I think the short term, that is a big block. But again, that I also am of the strong belief that is just a short term problem. Like that they would find a way to make used games happen on this system, one way or the other, because used games are an important monetary part of this industry. And
yeah,
people were too focused on the now and not of the future. Yeah, that was like
because they out about the future, and they never really did any of that.
But again, like, the now is that only like a really small percentage of Xbox 360 users are going to get an Xbox One. Like on launch day in this launch window up until probably the end of 2014, or the end of or halfway through 2015, where I presume that would be around the time Microsoft actually drops the price. We're looking at like a fraction of the audience that's playing video games now would be buying a console then. But
I mean, because like no one's going to jump to a PS4 right now anyway. Like people are comfortable where they're at. Gray's comfortable where he's at with his PS3. Grand Theft Auto 5 is just ready to come out right now. So why would anybody really, honestly, just buy a new console for something that is in the future? Gaikai's coming in 2014. You probably only be able to stream games as soon as you get the console. That's not even confirmed yet. I don't think so, at least. So
the
all these promises and
the streaming to ustream is confirmed day one.
Okay. But all these promises of Gaikai and the I don't know. I lost my point, but yeah.
Greg, you were going to make a point at some point, so
go like Navashin said, I'm fine with my PS3. Like everything about my PS3, I love right now. Like I don't really want a new system. The only reason I pre-ordered one is because looks like there's going to be some cool games, especially MMO style games that are going to actually be playable on the PS4, and that's what really got my attention, and that's why I look at that system. I honestly also looked at it because it didn't have any restrictions to it, other than the new internet thing, which I don't like at all. But I mean,
the only reason I didn't pre-order an Xbox is because of the restrictions they had on it. I'm not going to pre-order one now because I don't need to. I don't want to. But the only reason I would is because of the games.
Yeah, and then right now they don't have games for you, right? Exactly. That's why Greg's never jumped on the Xbox bandwagon. They never had games for him, right?
I mean, there's some games that I do like, but not a lot of them.
Yeah, it's a vast majority more on the Sony platforms that you like, and exactly, that makes sense. And
the games I do like that look interesting are all available.
They're third-party games also available on PS4, right?
Right, and then like Rise that I don't have to wait till day one to get. That I'll probably pick up after I get the system, after it drops price.
Yes. No, you're right. That's a good point, and I'm glad you brought it up. It's again, this is me looking from a more optimistic perspective of what's happening now and what's going to be happening down the line in 5 to 10 years. Again, and I just feel like within 3 years we're going to be feeling the burn of trying to force Microsoft to change its policies, and that's just my opinion.
Microsoft wanted to probably put it change that policy again. They could probably do it, and nobody.
But that's the question: can they actually enforce this after launch? I don't think they can.
They might be able to, if they require or there's enough problems with digital games and all that stuff where they want to stop like pirates and all that stuff with their games. I'm pretty sure they can easily update it. If all of a sudden, like 2 days after E3, they're like, "Yep, we're taking it all out." Well, that was a quick change. So obviously they could take it out with really easily. They should be able to put it back in easily. Yeah. The thing is, though, is getting people to stay with that console. Which
most people won't, because they don't want Big Daddy to force things on them. If they're not, then they'll just go somewhere where they can be freedom.
But if it was explained to them correctly, and if they knew the long term...
No, the key here is that, like the government, nobody wants to be forced to do anything. So if you make me force me to do this thing, then I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go find out where I can do it without
you're going to find a way to not do it, whether it's illegal or not. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how the world works. I mean, nobody wants something forced on them.
That's the point of engendering of piracy. When I don't want to have to pay for this, so I'm going to not pay for this.
Exactly.
That's that concept, put into action. I just feel like if it gets to that point where they're like, hey, we are going to enforce this now. We're going to update our console and make it always online, and have these 24-hour checks. If it's at that point, if it's that big of a problem, then Sony's going to do it too, and I think that's going to cause more problems than not. I feel like having this from the start and getting the consumers, whether reluctant or not, used to it is the only way to actually enforce this.
But the whole communication, they didn't communicate it very well when they first said, hey, we're going to be always online.
They communicated it terribly. You were 100% right. Go ahead, Namashi. You were going to say something.
Yeah.
I think what they probably should have done, like this just popped in my head. Like, you know, like kind of how like Xbox Gold is, like kind of like if you choose you want to play online multiplayer and have any use of our system whatsoever, that you use Xbox Gold. But I think they should like have maybe like an Xbox Premium, like have these really restricting things on there, but show them like the benefits of having that, like going to this side, show them the benefits of what you can get from this, what you can get from a regular Xbox Gold membership or something like that. And all you have to do is choose like to just go completely digital or whatever.
Hold up, can I stop you right
there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why should I be able to pay? Why should I have to pay for my freedom? Why should I have to pay in order to?
No, you're not paying for it. You are the free is the not always online, the easily accessible, the no live check-ins, but you can't sell your digital used games. You can't sell that. You can't lend games or transfer licenses, and you can't install your games from your disc. But if you say, hey, I want these premium features, I pay for $60 a year for Xbox Gold.
So you're talking about just PlayStation Plus in general, like that kind of thing.
Basically.
Well, that's what Xbox Gold is.
Okay, I misunderstood you, Nabashin. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, you're fine. But yeah, that's it.
No, that's a good idea. Justin, you haven't gotten really a chance to chime in because you got dropped earlier. What do you feel about this whole 180 thing?
I for everybody that knows, I am a Sony fanboy, but
what up?
And I am getting and I am getting a PS4 day one, but I'm not like totally shunning the Xbox One. I will be getting it in the future, and I keep trying to say that to people, even though they probably like don't believe me because they're like, "Oh no, you're only getting the PS4." But the Xbox One, what I saw, yes, I did not like always online, DRM, all that stuff. I didn't like it. But at the same time, that set them apart, that made them different enough that it would allow another gaming system out there that people can try, and that service. It's different, and I was about to say this too when we were talking about piracy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of what Microsoft was doing, it's kind of like the shareable version of Steam.
Yeah.
Steam, you cannot share anything. You have to gift a game to someone. That's the closest thing you're going to get to gift sharing something. So what Microsoft was doing was taking Steam's interface in a way and saying, hey guys, you can actually share things now, but with all this other restrictions to allow them to save, which is you have to be always online so people know that it's actually your game so you can actually share it. So that was great. And now that they're taking that away, it's kind of like, all right, well, we're not trying to work with what Steam has going for them that makes them set apart from PS3 and Xbox 360 right now. And right now we're going to go back to what we did and let Steam still roll over us with all their sales and the easy way to play games with everybody and all that stuff.
Yeah. And that was the benefit that I was of seeing. I was foreseeing that, or I was hoping at least, that with games just being a physical copy of digitally distributed games, just like PC games that require Steam are, like Skyrim, that's just what that does is you put the PC disc in your PC and it installs to Steam. Like that was. I'm sorry, Greg. Just let me finish real quick.
Yeah.
That was like the idea that I was hoping from Xbox One, and that means they have more control of their marketplace, and their market values can fluctuate. It's crazy. Like, sorry, there was something crazy happening off here. It's a good idea And I feel like that maybe they could have that freedom, or hopefully they could. Again, that's such a hope and an idea, but I think it's more realistic with that kind of policy in place. Go ahead, Greg. You're going to say.
I feel like if Xbox did something like Steam, like they actually announced that they're setting it up like Steam, then I feel like people would be okay with this. Like if they had a complete Steam setup and everybody understood what that meant, then people would be more likely to enter the Xbox marketplace. Because honestly, the way they explained it, it just feels like the DRM is the most restricting thing that they have, and the fact that nobody wants that. However, if it was announced like Steam, I'd be okay with it. Like, just to be able to download a game like on Steam, I have no problem with that. I download games on Steam all the time. It's not a big deal to me.
Yeah, I mean, like the way Steam works, which like a lot of people don't actually know, because they're just always online on Steam, and it's like a lot of people don't actually use the offline mode. I have, and basically there's pretty much for developers there's a checkbox that says, do you want this? Do you want to allow this to be used in offline mode? Check yes or no, and if they check yes, you can't use it in offline mode. If they check no, then you can. So, or vice versa. I'm sorry, got confused with my words. So basically, most games just work in the Steam in offline mode, and you just install it, make sure it's updated, then take it offline, and then nothing fucking matters as long as you had previously logged into that account on that PC or Mac, and then took it into offline mode. You are good. You're good to go for however long you want. But there
Microsoft, all they had to do was that. All they had to say was that, and then everybody would be okay with it.
I think it's feasible that the Xbox One could have been like, hey, set us to offline mode for the weekend and you'll be fine. But like after like maybe
you're not smart enough.
After like a week or 30 days, they could have been like, well, offline mode is, it's run out of its time limit. We have to ping the server or whatever. And it's like if you're in offline mode, discs don't work, and that would be fine, honestly, because disk would just install the hard drive, and then it would be more like Steam. And Steam has already merited so much good favor.
Exactly.
If they had, from the start, being like, hey, we looked at Steam and we said, hey, we can do this, but we can do this better in console form.
Let's do it.
And been upfront about that and been like, hey, we want to do this. We want to bring this to a larger market, and communicated what they were actually saying the whole time instead of this really clusterfuck of press releases and people misgiving information from the start, then they would have been fine. And I feel like they wouldn't have gotten as much outcry. They would have gotten a lot, not as much. And they wouldn't have had...
Yeah, everybody that likes Steam would have been, okay, whatever works,
like
right?
Steam players would be like, hey, there's a console that I can get behind because, I'm familiar with the way this works.
And then nobody would have given a shit.
But the thing is... go ahead, Justin, you're going to say something.
Oh, when we keep talking about Steam and Microsoft, the thing with Microsoft was they were pretty much doing what Steam is. Just the problem is they didn't get the point across that the reason why they always needed to be online each day and couldn't be off for 24 hours is to allow those people to share their games.
Yeah.
Because in a way, as soon as they go offline for that 24 hours, then their system is not hitting their servers. And once that happens, somebody who's trying to play their games that person downloaded, in a way, they will not be able to notice that system has the game anymore because it's offline.
Yeah.
And unlike Steam, where you can share games like that, Microsoft was trying to do that, but they couldn't get that point across that that's the reason why for being online all the time.
That's another thing, is that the always online stuff really made people not want to do that.
Yeah, but again...
To check in every 24 hours is kind of annoying.
Steam is a thing that is pretty much always online.
Yeah, but everybody's always on their PC. Like, your PC is never really offline, unless you're like...
Exactly. Well, like, most houses that have internet have wireless, and your Xbox is always on your wireless.
Yeah, no, you're right. And then also you have to deal with like power outages and things, and if your internet goes out for an extended period of time, what do you do? Like, they never really explain
if your power goes out and your internet goes out, you can't use Steam at all, but you'd be able to use your Xbox One for up to 24 hours.
Yeah, but you can still play Steam games on offline mode as long as it's updated.
Yeah, but again, you would have to have the preconception to set your Steam to offline mode.
Well,
Most
yeah,
people don't.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You could, but like, I mean, we can all agree at this point. Microsoft could have innovated this and could have put this out there if they communicated it better from the start.
Mm-hmm.
But like, we've discussed it's good in general, short term, yes, and we've discussed why we think it's bad. But another good question is like, does this make you want to buy an Xbox One any more or any less?
It's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, I still want a PS4 more anyways.
Yeah.
Other than Xbox having Titanfall first.
Yeah.
PC.
Because that game looks awesome. Anyways.
When you had to get a PC to run that game. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm the same. It's like no more, no less. But I'm just disappointed in general that it feels like, I can't help but feel that it's the community's fault for holding back possible innovation that could really benefit gamers.
It's not the community's fault. It's Microsoft's fault because they didn't communicate that point clearly.
I mean, you're right. That's 100% true.
And Microsoft gave in. They didn't give it a chance to see how it would go.
Yeah.
They just went by people's reactions on what they've seen, but nobody got actual like hands-on experience in their home with it being online and all that stuff. They just gave up. They were like, "All right, we can't do this anymore. We can't take this. We'll get rid of it."
Yeah, and it's that I have a feeling that that's mostly because of this bullshit pre-order numbers, and like those numbers aren't accurate at all. Like I pre-ordered an Xbox One, I pre-ordered a PS4. I still don't know if I'm going to get both, but like on day of release. But ideally, I can. But I mean, like half the people that pre-order PS4s are probably going to cancel those pre-orders before it comes out.
Not me.
Not half, I would say. A fraction of those people.
Yeah.
They aren't accurate for day one sales.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those people that pre-order them from like GameStop aren't going to pick it up on day one either. It's just frustrating that this idea like, oh, PS4 is leading Xbox One in market share because of the pre-orders. Well, of course it is. It's $100 fucking cheaper.
Yeah, that's another thing entirely.
That's another conversation entirely. You're right, but like, wait it out. See if this changes or fluctuates at all. Not wait 19 days since the announcement and then fucking cave.
And it's not like Sony's not got one of this whole digital future either. They've been probably even more so wanting that than Microsoft has, simply being it's all digital. Everything day one digital. They've been doing day one digitals with the PS3.
Yeah.
It's just Sony's taking their time, and it's like it's going to happen eventually. So
Sony is like indoctrinating its consumers to the idea of digital instead of forcing it on them. It is introducing it at a very slow and well thought out and well paced pace in general.
Microsoft just jumped their guns a little too soon, which props to them for even at least trying to like get us, I guess, a quote unquote better future, but it was just too much for people to handle.
Yeah.
All at one time. Release the information slowly.
Yeah, like the trickle.
Americans can't handle fast-paced information like Europeans or Asians.
And Microsoft messed up the PR responses to this. It's like Microsoft just messed up.
Yeah, Microsoft done fucked up. They done goofed.
But you're all apologists, so whatever.
Yeah, we're all apologists. That was a good discussion though. So we'll take a break. That was actually a really good discussion. I'm very happy with the way that went. We'll take a break and we'll come back with. Let's talk about retro. Let's see how fucking that just lights up in flame instantly.
It will. We're gonna have a giant.
Post it on IGN. It's better. I can read the comments more.
It already has. Don't worry. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back with new releases. Nep sent us an email as per usual, and Nabashin's gonna ask us something crazy. So.
I gotta think of something.
Yeah. So we'll be back in just a little bit, guys.
Okay. Choo.
What? I said something smart for once.
Oh my god. So there's a riot happening in my apartment complex right now.
What's going on, Alex? I need to know.
So they changed all of the passcodes on the doors to the apartment buildings.
Did they inform your residents?
No, they didn't tell anyone, and they said you can only get in with a key. And everyone is going crazy. They're breaking the windows on the doors and opening them by force.
Oh my god!
Like Ethan's like there are people like yelling in the streets, and he says he doesn't know if the cars are going to get flipped and the leasing office is going to get lit on fire at some point. He's terrified. Like shit is hitting the fan right now, and I'm missing it. God damn it!
Tell him to get some video.
Yeah, oh, shit, I should tell him that. Yeah,
Is
someone
anybody in the chat right now?
one person's watching, but no one's commenting.
Oh, okay.
It could be
Shit
early.
is hitting the fan.
Yeah, so it's fucking like 0 to 60 bullshit crazy back home right
I
now.
bet it was that that lady who said she was on lunch for only like an hour,
That
but
fucking sassy bitch. My dad gave her the sass.
good.
How about the lady who has bronchitis and says ain't nobody got time for that?
She sounds like that lady. Actually,
Yeah. Oh my god,
Like,
that
how did
lady was
Ethan get into the
so
apartment?
stupid.
Well,
He was already in.
the glass. Someone punched their fist through the glass and then opened the door. So I assume he got into the door.
Well, you have your key, right?
You know what? Fuck this door.
Exactly.
Dear God.
Yeah. So shit is fucking insane back home. I'm really.
I
Sad
bet
missed
the
it.
cops are going to be called too.
Oh, I'm sure the police officers with fucking riot shields trying to calm people down there. He
That's
told
what
me
happens when you live in Colombia.
He told me there were people like rioting in the streets. So
I really want to see this.
I know, right? You guys should
Tell us
drive
to
by.
send news or take like pictures.
I said get video of this shit.
Has he sent it to you yet?
No, I
No,
didn't know that.
Damn it.
Okay, all right. Evan, take us back whenever you're ready. Justin, don't pause during the break. Just make sure you save that timestamp and send it to me. All right.
See.
Next time I'll remember, but I blame drinks for my messing with my mind. Damn you, Aqua, Larxene, and Yukiko.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
All right, Evan, tell me what I want.
Hey, Justin, what do you want?
Wow.
I want another drink.
Yeah, I need another drink.
Read your mind, man. Read your mind.
This past week on PSN, on the network, we have Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mysteria HD for $15.
Yeah, I bought that, but I can't play it because my PS3 wrecked.
God damn it, Justin.
Eat a Lead, The
It's
Return
just
of
Eat
Matt
Lead.
Hazard,
I was gonna finish writing something. but you started
$10.
Okay.
Gina Sisters, Twisted
Gianna
Dreams,
Sisters.
Gianna. I was gonna say that, but I thought that was gonna be wrong. So,
Gianna
Dreams for
Michael.
$15.
Whoa.
Hey Alex, this is your game. Storm for $10.
I don't know if anybody knows who that is. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Castle
I'm sorry.
PS2 classics. Castlevania Laminate of Innocence, $10. Corvette Evolution
Did
GT,
you just say
$10.
laminate? It's lament.
Lament. Thank you, Grape, for sending me well.
Oh my god.
This past week on XBLA we have Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mysteria for 1,200 space bucks.
That's your Dave Lang game of the week. Like an Iron Galaxy Studios right there.
This past week on Nintendoware for the Wii U we have New Super Luigi U for $20.
So this is DLC for New Super Mario Bros. U, for those curious. Adds 80 plus levels, and you get to play as Luigi with the Flutter Jump, motherfuckers.
Game & Wario for this is available June 23rd.
$60 available on Tuesday.
Mario Bros. $5.
You had some trouble getting that Bros out right there.
Wait.
Because it's all of it's a link,
Mario ellipses Bros. ...
Alex. Because the whole thing's a link. So wherever I click, it's
Well,
like
then click,
link,
then.
link,
Just
link.
read.
Wrecking Crew for $5. For the 3DS we have Project X Zone for $40, available June 25th.
$35.
$35, sorry. Lego Legends of Chima.
What?
Laval's Journey.
Yeah, that thing. For
$30,
$30, available June 25th. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games for $40.
What the fuck?
Bugs vs. Tanks for $8. Farming Simulator 3D for $10.
Don't tell Tony about that game. Jeez.
I watched Robots play that game. He said it was the worst thing he ever played. It crashes all the time.
Oh.
Defenders of Oasis for $4. Mega Man 6 for $5. Sonic Blast for $4. Tails Adventure for $5. The DSiWare, we have Rhythm Core Alpha 2 for free?
No, there's a price. It's just not listed.
Okay, there's a price somewhere.
We'll never know.
Retail releases for the week of June 25th, 2013. We have The Sims 3 Island Paradise for the PC.
Oh,
we have
shit.
Game & Wario for the Wii U.
More Sims 3 expansions if you really want them. Picks and craps, my friends. Evan, how about you? What do you think of crap?
The Mario Bros, I guess, was my pick. My crap would have to be Bugs vs. Tanks.
Okay. I pick New Super Luigi U because it's fucking some hardcore ass Mario levels. My crap is Game & Wario because apparently it sucks. Nabashin.
I feel like that Game & Wario game is like that Wario game on the Wii.
It's a WarioWare-esque game.
But it's not the same. That's why it sucks.
That's why it's
apparently. My pick is Muramasa Rebirth. It's actually come out this week and not last week.
Okay.
Apparently, so
Okay.
yeah. So that's my pick for this week, and my crap is New Super Luigi U because those games suck.
Fuck you. Sick of your shit, Nabashin.
What? It's terrible.
So says you.
Well, not terrible. That's a harsh word.
Ain't
But,
no
no,
masterpiece,
they suck.
though, right? Greg, how about you?
My pick is Farming Simulator 3D.
Okay.
You said it sucked,
I know.
so I don't understand.
And then my
Mix it
crap
up,
is Mario and Sonic at the London Olympics. I couldn't choose two craps, so I chose the best turd out of two craps.
Alright. Save that. Justin, our lovely guest, please.
I am disappointed in you all. My pick is Project X Zone.
I don't know much about
I
it.
haven't played the demo yet.
I haven't played it
know
either, but I'm so excited for it. Just all the characters that are going to be in it. Like, I'm already formulating character teams in my mind. Like, hey, I want to get Cosmos from Xenosaga and have her face against with Kite from Dot Hack. Yeah, let's just work that as a team. That'd be badass.
Have you ever played Namco Cross Capcom? Or I think that's what it was called, something like that.
No, I did not.
That was the one that came out on PS2. Because I remember me and my friends used to look at that. And it's pretty much this. This is pretty much the sequel of that game from a long time ago. But yeah, it's pretty much like the same type of game. I just haven't really looked into it yet for this one to see if I still like it or not. Because that was like years ago when that came out.
Okay.
And then my shitty pick of the week.
Crap of the week.
Yeah, whatever, same thing.
Language.
Hey, we're explicit. It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say fuck that. Will be the PS2 classic Corvette Evolution GT.
Yo, man, I gotta drive my Corvette on the PS2.
Can I pick
All
anything
that
but a
polygony.
Corvette?
Can I
Well,
pick-
Polygony
that
goodness.
It's called Corvette GT. Like, what the fuck do you want from it?
Obviously,
I
a
want a
Mustang.
Corvette, and I want it to be a GT.
That's some good shits right there. Let's take a peek in the mail sack. This is our net mail for this week, of course. Yeah, be my background.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Hi, Irrational Passions crew. This is Mr. Net. This week, I wanted to ask you about your gaming. I thought it said TV. Sorry, I read the next line. Your gaming setup. How many consoles do you have hooked up right now? How many do you have sitting next to the TV with cables ready to be plugged? Do you have the consoles stacking on top of each other? Do you have some weird, unique setup for your consoles? That's all I got. Mr. Nep out. Nabashin, what's your gaming setup?
Everything hooked up to my TV. I pretty much hooked up everything. Everything's up. My PS2 is hooked up right now. Like I still have right now I have my PS3, my 360, and my Wii hooked up to my TV. I also have a cable for my PC that hooked up to my laptop, so I can watch whatever's on my laptop on my TV.
Yeah.
In case I want to watch like a live stream or something like that, or Giant Bomb or something like that. I'll just put on my TV because it's more comfortable that way.
Yeah.
And I also have a place for my PS2. I just haven't hooked it up yet, but I just need it. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole setup.
Yeah. Evan, what about you?
Let's see.
You
I
play
have
on
a computer.
your PC screen, right?
I have a computer on a giant desk, and then next to it I have a computer screen with my Xbox, and then a side table with a PS3 on it that is ready to be hooked up to the same screen with the Xbox, so I can just switch it in and out.
Okay.
And then behind that, I have a Xbox on a giant TV, which doesn't really work very well.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then a PS2, right? Yeah, PS2 / VCR ready to be hooked up to the TV.
You have a VCR?
Yeah, so I can watch Robin Hood.
Like 30 years ago?
I have Robin Hood on VHS, man. You don't get rid of a VCR.
I'm sorry, but Evan was so ready for that. Yeah, I'm going to watch Robin Hood, you piece of shit. What else am I going to watch on my VCR?
I literally have a big box of VHS
like
movies
your old...
in my back room. I really do. And I'm going through them and watching them.
Okay.
These are all movies from my childhood.
Evan, I believe you. Don't get me wrong.
Greg doesn't.
I hope he fucking does. Oh my god, that was fantastic. Okay, I have a weird setup because I have the POG, which is that only works with a component out. So
yeah, that was fun.
Which yeah, not sure I had trouble setting that shit up. So basically, I have a three-way component cable, which works on Nintendo systems, Sony systems, or Xbox. And I have that kind of like run into one of my three consoles I have, and I have them all behind my TV. Right now, I have my PS3 and then my Xbox, and my Wii U is stacked on top of both of them, with one stand on my PS3 and the back stand on the Xbox. It's okay. It's not too shaky. And then I have the component plug-in in that I can just switch between all of them. But when I predominantly play PS3, so when I'm not streaming, I just run HDMI through that, because now that I have a giant TV, if I'm not looking in 1080p, it looks like garbage. But before, I would just always just run it through component at 720. But yeah, I have the PS3 hooked up via HDMI, and then I swap out the component between whatever I need it to be in Wii U, Xbox, or PS3. And then in my living room, that's where my Wii is, and I have that hooked up in there. Although if I ever need to plug in my Wii, I just put it on my table in front of my TV, and I run the component out like the underneath my TV and plug it in. So I have a complicated setup because the POG and streaming. So, and then I have all of my audio running into a sound bar in front of my TV. So, Greg, how about you?
Well, if anybody's ever been into my room, it's pretty small, so I don't have a lot of space. So, like Alex,
ladies,
winky face.
Like Alex, I also stream, so I do have a POG set up. It's not set up right now, but I use that when I need to. My PlayStation sits right underneath my TV because it's the thing that I play mostly. I have actually two PS2s because I had one at my mom's and I had one at my dad's, so I have two of them sitting in my room.
Yeah.
And then I have my Nintendo 64, which has been adapted to be able to play on modern TVs.
Yeah.
Some redneck customization on that shit.
I gotcha.
And it's like I have my Nintendo 64 and my other PlayStation sitting to my left, and then a PlayStation sitting to my right, and then my other PlayStation sitting in my TV right now. And then I have a FireWire cable that I can use to plug into my computer whenever I need to watch anime or play games on my TV if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And stream. If need be.
I just got a news. I just got a news update from my roommate about the crazy shit that's happening back home.
Have the riot cops been called?
No, I'll tell you guys in a little bit. I'll tell you guys after the closer. Justin, what's your crazy? I imagine you have a crazy setup.
Not so much connected to my TV, but my room. Actually, I will take pictures and send them to you all.
Okay, cool.
Later. I can't do that now.
But for our
please have clothes on.
I'm giving you naked pictures, man.
Yes. Continue.
Wow, we're happy about that. Hey, Brady, you want to see these pictures?
I'm very tipsy right now. That is some strong fucking beer. I'll tell you what.
But right now, my TV only has my PS3 hooked up to the left of it, and then to the right is Wii U, surprisingly still hooked up, and a Japanese PS2. But around me and in my closet and all that stuff, I have boxes with my older systems in.
Mm-hmm. My N64 never leaves my closet, so I'll break it out if I need to. If I need to get some DK64 going.
Scott,
but
you and my
N64, doesn't he?
What?
You and my roommate. If you and my roommate with that Donkey Kong N64.
Dude, that shit is so good. It is Rare's best game.
Yeah.
I have not played Viva Pinata, but and Conker's Bad.
Not a Banjo-Kazooie person?
I know I love Banjo-Kazooie, but Donkey Kong 64 is like the perfection of that idea. It's that or Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't know. It's
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Conker's Bad Fur Day is really fucking good, so I don't know. I'd have to decide on another day, but yeah, that's cool. I hope that those answers satisfy you, Mr. Knapp. Mr. Knapp, I'm sure, has a fucking crazy setup. I'm sure he has like 26 different consoles.
I would have mine all hooked up, but I can't.
With the amount that Greg and I talked to Mr. Knapp, we know how just insane he is as a human being.
No, that man's literally the most insane collector of anything. I think we need to give him on an.
He's a hoarder.
Of
like
we need to get him on an episode of Hoarders.
We do. We need to elect him to be on Hoarders.
This is a problem.
Like, we should stop him. He's already spent like $2,000 on shit this year. We're only halfway through.
Now I'm kind of scared to show you my room.
Yeah.
My room is filled to the brim with stuff.
With junk?
No, not junk.
No, not junk. Naruto statues. Get your shit straight.
Life size.
Life size, of course.
You put a case of Night into drinks in Mr. Knapp's case, he goes, freaks out, and he's hiding under his bed. Like, no! Why would you do that?
Yeah, you're right. Well, thank you, Mr. Knapp, for emailing us. You can email us, too. You can send that email to mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. That's MAIL, sack, @irrationalpassions.com. That'll go right into our mail sack, and we will read it on the show, I promise you, unless you, of course, say otherwise. You can follow each of us on Twitter. I am at Alfighter27.
How many fucking...
Yeah.
Don't read my name!
Don't read my name, don't say it. I'll fucking just say it anyway. No one's going to listen. You can follow each of us on Twitter. I'm at Alfighter27. You can follow Evan at Stickerglue.
Hey, that's me!
You can follow... fuck those two people. You can follow Nabeshin at Nabeshin186. That's Nabeshin 186. You can follow Greg at Gregory Blaney.
Hey, Alex remembered to put me in Twitter this time.
Lowercase.
I always put you in the Twitters.
I'm joking because you didn't put me in fucking...
Alright, I get it. You're bitter about me not putting you under What's on Tap. Excuse me. You can follow our lovely guest at the SigmaOmega. That's the Sigma
Omega.
I'm not just any. I'm the SigmaOmega.
Who had the dove first? You or Travis?
Yeah, that's the question, right?
I think Sigma had it first, so I think Travis trying to steal your
No,
code.
I was gonna say I did because he was still with interactive distractions.
Yeah, definitely.
Long before.
Stealing your cool, man. What up? What's wrong with that?
He's putting the in the Sigma Omega. You can leave us a voicemail at 404-590-1337.
Yeah, Z in German means die.
Evan.
Yeah,
V-bar,
because it is.
It's like leet because it is. Keep in mind that standard distance fees do apply, though. We live stream weekly over twitch.tv/irrationalpassions.
Which I will be doing this week.
Please do, because I'm going to be away until Wednesday.
Try to get something happening this week.
Email all the hate mail to me.
Send all your hate mail to evan@irrationalpassions.com.
I want to read
that he's a racist.
Yeah, she's telling me so racist. Like, Jesus.
All this hate.
He's almost as racist as Paula Dean, which is topical because holy shit is she fucking racist. Oh, man. She's dropping the N-word. Woo! Anyway.
And turning butter.
Dude, I tell you what. Yeah, check out our live streams. Twitch.tv/irrationalpassions. Cool stuff goes up there. Navish and I are playing Deadly Premonition. It's crazy. I love it. And Greg's going to stream some stuff for you, too. So watch him play crazy games like End War, which that's probably not very crazy, but it's there. Some other stuff. It can be, I bet. Some other stuff, please rate and review us on iTunes. Go to retroearth.com and join the forums there, because they're usually pretty awesome.
They are.
Except when you start talking about next generation consoles, because then it just goes fucking crazy. Like the next generation of consoles, though.
Then it's just crazy. Like IGN all over again.
No, it's not that bad. Nothing's that bad. Follow our show on Twitter, and follow our little sister show, Malicious Pod, on Twitter.
Ew.
At IrrationalPod and at MaliciousPod. That's when you get updates on when the show is live on YouTube, when the show goes up, when the show is still being edited, and I need to let you guys know that it's coming soon. When articles go up on the website, and anything you need to know, really. And also, while you're at it, please tell a friend. Please. Justin, is there anywhere else other than Twitter where they can find your sweet and sultry personality?
PS Nation.
PS Nation.
In the local bar where I'm getting drunk.
In the local bar. Justin is going to be on the next episode of Malicious Pod, so you can send your Justin hype to that. So that's
and all your now to love. I will not accept any other.
That's Mup X.
Wait, no, never mind, because I'll just delete them all because she's mine.
That's mupxmail@gmail.com if you really...
You motherfucking elitist.
You motherfucker. mupxmail@gmail.com to send those there. And of course, while you're at it, go to our site, rationalpassions.com. There's some cool articles up there. I wrote a lot, and Namish and I are going to do that video series.
Be writing some stuff
as soon as it's okay.
Allow me to write some stuff.
Sure.
Evan, am I going to stop you?
Not you.
Okay.
I'm getting into the alpha of Lords of New York. I'm not sure if they're going to let me write anything about what they add thing, but
let me know we start the beta.
Yeah.
I will.
But yeah, Nabish and I are going to do videos together as soon as it's feasible for him to actually be able to get to my house. Yeah, pretty much. That's the show, guys. That's a podcast. That's a damn good podcast too. As
at
far
least
as I'm
it's not
concerned.
4 hours long.
No, at least. Well, we're coming up on 3 hours. How's everybody feeling? How are we doing?
Great. Tired because I have work soon, but yeah.
Can I pass out?
No, you're almost there. Nabashin, I was actually going to play some basketball this week, but I ran into an astronaut, and he said when he was on the moon, he picked up a rock, and he turned it over, and it said, Nabashin, please tell us what is going to change our lives today in the form of a question.
That's so fantastic because that's honestly something Nabashin would probably do.
So please, answer this astronaut's question. By asking
Welcome to the world of Excel Saga.
I asked you the question.
It was very close to that, Greg. Jesus Christ.
I know, right? It was such a good reference.
I'm just curious about like some adventures you had. Like this is like the one episode Scott should be on, but he's not here. But
you're right.
Plus he's supposed to give us
Because
his
most of my
answer, by the
adventures
way.
revolve around Scott.
So that's why he's not here.
Yeah.
What would he do if he was a god? That answer. But like, yeah, this like a crazy adventure you had. Like, y'all all know I went to Japan a few months ago, which was fun.
You didn't
and that
take
was just
me
like
with you.
good. And that was just a good time, just trying to like learn my way to the land, find out where I'm going, and go through trades and stuff like that. But you don't have to be that big. Like stuff I used to do like when I was in high school. Like there's like a forest like right between where the neighborhood I live in the school. So, like if you go through the forest, there used to be a bridge right in the forest where you could like go across it, and like you could just be like pretty much right at my house. So it'd be like a 5-minute walk to my house, but like the bridge burned down like earlier like before I even moved to that neighborhood or whatever, because like I guess like some gangsters or whatever, like it was too bad for the area, so they had to like take it down. And so like this one day I was like, fuck it, I just went across the forest anyway without the bridge there. So I pretty much stepped through a swamp just to go through this shortcut that took like 5 minutes to go through, but hey, I got home faster. So like that was like a weird little adventure I had. I was pretty much stepping in water, just going across it and stuff like that. So it was like watching where I was going, trying not to fall on my face, trying to find rocks sticking out of the water and just jumping across it. I felt like I was doing like Homeward Bound or something like that. That old Disney movie, which nobody knows what I'm talking about right now.
No, I know what Homeward Bound is. Don't even. All right, Jesus.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
That's my little adventure. So, and anybody have something similar?
Well, I can list off at least a dozen that I went on with Scott, but I think my most exciting adventure is yet to happen. I'm going to San Francisco by myself next month, and that's got me fucking nervous. Yeah, I think that's
You'll be all right.
That's gonna take the cake, no doubt. But yeah, there was this one time when I was at Scott's house. We were playing some Four Swords Adventures, and he was like, well, his parents are like, Scott, it's time for you to go outside, because his parents are weird, and they're like, well, you've been playing video games for too long, so we're going to just lock you outside, and you're going to do stuff out there until we deem you to have been exercised enough. And I was like, well, my parents don't do this to me. I don't know how I feel about this. So he's like, no, don't worry about it. We're gonna it'll be fine.
We go into the woods.
So we go into the fucking woods. No, you're totally right. So he's like, oh no, I know this trail. His trail ends up being like a dirt path that is about a mile into the woods. And I'm like, oh, we can be able to get back? It's like, sure, maybe.
It sounds like Scott.
And I think we took like one of his brothers with us.
Probably Casey.
No, it's the one that's dead now because he didn't come back. No.
Sean, gotcha.
Yeah, we took one of his brothers with us, and he's like, no, I want to show you this wall I found. It's just like a fucking flat rock that you can climb up, and he takes me to this 25-foot tall mountain of rock. We climb up it.
Is it sad that you and me have been the same place?
No, you and me are fucking Scott's guinea pigs, and he just tortures us. So he took us there, and yeah, we climbed up this rock face wall, and it was fun. He showed me this creek that they would take the trash can lids and use them as sleds to water slide down this hill in this creek, and I don't know, Scott did some fucking crazy shit. We went to this river and we threw fucking stones in it because why not? Yeah, we climbed a rock face wall. That was when I was 7? No, not 7. 7th grade, 12. So that was a while ago. But yeah, Scott's fucking crazy. Nobody knows this, but he's insane. But yeah, no, we had some fun. But yeah, next month I'm going to San Francisco by myself to survive the city. Kind of like Nabishin's coming of age to Japan. This is my coming of age in the city I hope to live in soon. So it's gonna be crazy, but I think it'll be fun. Evan, what's your craziest adventure?
Locking my brother in the car by accident after getting home with.
Oh God, what?
We were he was 3.
You were a horrible person.
Yeah.
And so me, my mom, my brother, and I think my dad my little brother were all out grocery shopping, and we come home, we bring in the groceries, we totally forget about him, and
wow.
his car seat,
Okay.
and so we close the door, we turn off the lights, everything, the interior lights go out.
All right. Continue to be a terrible person, but continue, yeah.
And we're like, where's Tyler?
Oh, it's Tyler. Oh, who fucking cares? Whatever. That guy's a little shit.
And so we go outside, and he's like half out of his car seat because he couldn't get the buckle undone.
Okay.
And that was kind of funny.
So, yeah, but he did not die.
No.
That's probably where his brain damage came from. He probably like unbuckled and fucking slapped himself in the face while he was 3. This is crazy now. Yeah, Justin, how about you, man? What's a crazy story?
Well, not so crazy. I mean, this past year, went to MGC by myself, so that was
That's
crazy. Went to New York Comic Con, which was probably one of the coolest things I'd done in my life. That was so crazy. But just a sort of weird, funny story. Back when I was a kid, me and my friends would always play Manhunt at night.
Manhunt's so good, especially when you have airsoft guns.
Yeah, we didn't have those.
Then you didn't play Manhunt the right way.
I've only
We were
been
like 9, 8.
I had airsoft guns when I was 9 or 8.
Well, that explains so much now. So much clearer now.
My brother axe when he was 9.
Yeah, and your brother's going to be a serial killer, so duh.
But, so we were playing Manhunt one night, and we've been doing this for like months now. And me and my friends were hiding. We were waiting for our one friend to start looking for us. And he hasn't even started trying to look for us yet. We already were hiding. And all of a sudden, like 2 doors down, and we were hiding in like in those 2 yards too.
Damn, you were 1 away from 3 doors down, which would have been a band.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Continue, Justin. Please.
So we were hiding, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it scared the shit out of us, 2 doors down, don't even say it, there was a gunshot. Like, we heard a gunshot. So we were hiding in the dark, and we all looked at each other, because most of us were hiding near each other. We all looked at each other, bolted to the house, and quickly ran to the front door, and all stood there looking at each other like, we're done, right? We're done.
Like, this is real now, right?
We're gonna get shot soon. Somebody's gonna start killing us. So we went inside and didn't even play for months before we even tried again. we thought this guy was gonna start killing us for going in his yard and stuff.
Game over, man! Game over!
It was so fucking scary. I don't think we ever ran that fast while we were even playing the game to get to that front door.
Yeah, dude, that's a great fucking story. Damn. All right, Greg, fill us out. What's your fucking craziest adventure?
Well, like you shared one of the Scott stories. I have
one of the many
well.
Scott stories.
I mean, they're all stories in themselves.
God, I wish he was here. God damn it.
Probably the biggest thing was going to PAX this year.
Yeah, dude, that was fun.
Definitely a story.
Yeah, there were some shit fucking happened
Yeah.
at PAX this year. What happens at PAX stays at PAX. What happens in Boston stays in Boston. And you and me are going to be 21 next year for PAX.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
We are going crazy. I can guarantee it. So,
free alcohol.
yeah, dude, they handed out so much free alcohol too.
That we couldn't drink.
Yeah.
Awesome prostitutes.
Yeah,
I
bro.
wish.
Yeah, my goal is to get drunk with Greg Miller at PAX next year. That's short-term goal. Things will change.
Never. You're gonna get
Well,
drunk
you
with him
said
in 2
Greg, and then I
weeks.
lost you at Miller, and then I was really sad.
That's probably no. Greg, you're
No.
going to be there too. So
No, that's your code name, Greg. You had the Miller times, and
yeah.
okay, I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, good.
That was actually kind of good.
No, yeah, Greg will be there. Both of the Gregs. We'll get the Gregs drunk together and take pictures of that. Yeah,
Switch
no.
IDs.
Yeah, you're right now, Shin. That could very well happen in 2 weeks. So that was a good question, though. That was fun. I wish Scott was here to answer it. Maybe we'll make him answer next week.
Yeah, we should make him an answer next week.
He needs to answer his God question.
Yeah, he
It's
needs to
been a
answer his
month.
God question. He said he has an answer. So, cool.
He's been able to dodge us so far.
Next time on the Rational Passions,
Yeah.
he answers the fucking question.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what the game Last of Us is. Okay.
Yes, you looked it up. Now you know.
No, I didn't look it up. One of my friends posted about it.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nabshin. Thank you for asking such a great question. Thank you, Mr. Net, for sending us a great email. Thank you, Justin, for joining us on this very good show with a very great discussion. I hope you guys liked it. Greg, Evan, thank you, of course, for hosting with me. It's always fun. Fuck you, Tony, and fuck you, Scott, for not being here. Scott texted us today. He's like, "Yeah, I'll see you guys at 9. Woo!"
I you at 9. He's like, same, and then he never shows up.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Danny, for sending us awesome music to use.
We love you, Danny.
For our intro and outro. We do love you. You're awesome. I'm trying to do that every week, so hopefully I'll get a better habit of that.
Wait, you got new music for the show?
No. It's just his music is awesome. He allows us to use it for our show.
Okay. You were just thanking him for it. Got you.
Yeah.
Greg, get with the times.
Yo, I didn't know if Danny gave us new music or not.
Neither
Jeez.
do I.
Close out the show! God damn it.
Thank you, Nabshin. Thank you, Nabshin, for letting me close out the show. Thank you guys for listening so much. This has been Irrational Passions podcast episode 134. I actually labeled it right this week in the doc. Play your games, stay rational. I'll talk to you guys next week. Nabshin, give me some tittles.
Damn it. You beat me to it.
Justin, of course, don't stop recording.
Okay, I was about to.
PlayStation Blues 2, from the old one that Joe had like a problem with PlayStation and called PlayStation Blues, so I just remembered that.
Yeah,
relevant.
Okay.
Video game seasons. Get out of bed. What am I? What's that?
A botanist?
A botanist. What am I? A botanist?
What am I, a botanist?
My mom is a Cuban dictator.
Okay.
Chicken Later. Platinum Club. Why did I put that there? I don't know.
Greg got a platinum trophy. He's in the platinum club.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. You kept saying it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Nook or Tom Nook, Tony Nook. Start with a T. Tommy. Chia's Muffin. I put that there. So shut up.
Yeah.
Who's Rafiki? Brandon Bro. Because of Rebecca Black. Sony still win Microsoft. Evan. I want another drink. To watch Robin Hood. Game over, man. Game over. And Greg Miller time.
It's got my vote goes to watch Robin Hood because holy shit was that fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, I thought it was funny. Oh, it was so good. What do you guys like? Also, my apartment complex is now. You know, I said they're making it so you can only get in with a key. They're gonna make everyone pay $25 to get a key.
Whoa.
Damn. So it is.
Kick that door down.
It is the fucking apocalypse there right now.
It's like he discovered the Xbox One was there or something.
Yeah, right? It's like the Xbox One announcement all over again. What do you like?
Oh God.
There's so many.
Yeah, there's so many good ones.
I kind of like PlayStation Blues too for some reason, even though it's not really even that funny.
Okay. I know what you like, Greg. Greg likes My Mom as a Cuban Dictator.
I like to watch Robin Hood and then Greg Miller time. Those are two good ones.
Justin, what do you like?
I would have liked like Naruto time or something like that. No.
Yeah, but that's
that
not
wasn't
gonna
on
happen.
there.
Okay.
Instead, he had to put Chie on there.
Yeah, because he's better. What?
Wait, did you just say he's better?
What?
So she's better.
Ladies, let's not fight.
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Pick one.
My brain is like half dead, and you're
don't
trying
care.
to. I'm trying to remember what the hell was said.
Use the half of your brain that's alive and pick one.
Screw it, because I'm so freaking mind destroyed. We'll go with the drink one.
All right, and that's
I want another drink.
There's 2 votes to watch Robin Hood, so that wins.
Aw,
There you go.
that's
He's looking
unfortunate.
to watch Robin Hood, then.
Who wants to say it? No, Evan, you have to say it. Who wants to say the first part? Justin, do you want to say it? Do you know how this works?
Nope, you can do it. I only listened to one podcast before, and it was
I feel
last
like
week.
I should say it only because it would have worked.
Google Hangouts telling me we have an hour left, so Craig, just say
I'll do it.
episode 134.
This is Irrational Passions episode 134. Evan, why do you have a VCR?
To watch Robin Hood!
That's pretty good. Okay, props.
You're welcome.
All right, stop recording.
Stop recording.
Save your
Stopping.
files.
That would
Also,
have
the
been bad if I
reason-
did that.
The reason we had to use Google Hangout was because